Oh God, he's coming back. Get out of here.
Hey, what's up, guys? I am currently getting set up still as far as launching my game, so I apologize. Hope everybody had an awesome weekend. I know mine went by ridiculously fast, but it happens. You know, we're back here, ready to start strong with another week. And yeah, I'm excited to jump back into KOTOR. I still feel like I'm making extremely slow progress in it, but it's been a lot of fun. So I'm going to try launching that while we get going here. I have no idea. Well, looks like we're flying without our leader of HR, our fearless HR leader tonight. That is okay. I'm going to go ahead and close that down. And here we go. I'm going to go ahead and start launching KOTOR, but we know it's not ever going to work on the first try. Which is okay. Doesn't bother me too much. I would love to get it on the first try, but it's just not going to happen. So, how are people doing? What's new? Is anything exciting happening or coming up soon? That's what I'd like to know. For me, I just recently, on Saturday, actually, competed in my last track and field meet of this season, or this, well, not technically this year, because I'll have meets again in December, but of this season, this spring and summer season. Oh, geez. This is playing with my resolution here. But yeah, so the season didn't quite go how I'd planned it to, but it wasn't disappointing at the same time. It actually went really, really well mid-season before I got injured. And then I got injured and I didn't quite finish it out the way I had hoped I would. But considering that I haven't been competing for 4 years, I can't really complain a whole lot. I did achieve one of my goals, which was to beat my college best when I was a little bit younger. So, come on, work. There we go. All right, this has already worked. So without further ado, I'll just go ahead and switch over. I'm still using slobs for the time being. I'm almost done migrating back to OBS. The performance gain on OBS is just way substantial, and I can't continue to use slobs anymore. It's just too inefficient. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and switch this over. And we'll get started playing. I know he's not watching now, but I do want to give a shout out to one of my good friends. Seabreezy Does It. He gave me a follow. I don't know when it was. Sometime over the weekend. And he's actually the guy who did my emotes. But former college teammate of mine, great guy. And he just threw a follow my way, so I did want to recognize that. Maybe we'll catch him sometime. I don't know if this autosave, why this autosave is so much further than... Oh, it got corrupted. Dang. Well, hopefully I didn't lose too much time. I have an autosave, and then this is the game that I saved before I quit. And it was, as you can see, it was corrupted. So, hopefully I haven't lost too much here. I'm guessing I probably just went back into Anchorhead. I might have actually turned a few things in. Let's see. Take them to the Sand People Chieftain. Okay, I did do that. So I guess I probably just didn't... Yeah, and I rescued Aziz. Or Aziz's people, I should say. So probably what happened was I ran through the desert again and turned all that stuff in. Oh, this is weird. Whoa, this is real weird. My heads-up display is showing here in the middle of the screen. Ugh. Okay. I've never had this happen before. It's not realizing, so that's weird. It's not realizing that I'm in the 1080p. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and close this game out. That is a little bit odd. Let me tinker with that while we hang out and chat for a sec. I've never had that happen before. So I think what happened was it just didn't actually... Maybe... Oh, that's what it was. My flawless widescreen hack actually closed out mid-game. That was the problem. So I thought that it was just running in the background. It actually closed. So let's try this again. It's probably going to take a few more tries again, but once it does work, I will just minimize this time. Shoot. I just can't believe I did that. It's probably my fault. I hit the X button thinking it would run in the background and not actually close the program, and it seems it actually closed the program. So we'll get this going here in just a second. Just a hot second. Might also be rushing this. One of the things I don't like, this game is impossible to stream normally, so you have to do the hack if you want to stream it full screen. Otherwise, it'll shove the game up into your like little corner, and nobody wants that. But and sometimes it just doesn't launch at all, which is what just happened now. Wish I knew what all it was trying to do. This little program that's running, wish I knew exactly what it was doing, because it's so random. Like it works one time, it doesn't work another. It actually works way less often than it does. But it's the only fix I could find for this. It's the only one. I think it might be okay this time. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Now minimize. Don't close out this time. All right. Perfect. And then let's switch you guys over. All right. We should be golden now. I'll reload that autosave because once again, our last manual save was corrupted. And yeah, perfect. We got our HUD is exactly as we would expect it to be in the corners of the screen. So what we're doing is we're running back. The last time I played this game, I finished off by turning in the evaporators to the sand people. That got them on my side. And then Aziz is a... Was it one of the... I don't remember who Aziz is anymore, but he's got some people in this. He's got some people in the Sand People Enclave, so I'm trying to free them. Oh, what's up, Kyle? Purple hearts. What's up, man? Hey, buddy. What you been up to, man? Anything new and exciting? Just getting ready for work. I feel you. I am going to meet some sand people. Working dad life. I am just trying to grind out these missions that I did, but got corrupted real quick. My last save file I made last week, it didn't want to work, so I had to go back to an autosave. But thankfully I've been saving it way more often than when I first started playing, so... Yeah, corruption. Yeah, it's the second time, I think, I've had that happen. Thankfully I didn't have to go too far back, because like I said, I save pretty dang often. But, I don't know if it's related to the game itself, or if it's the full screen hack that I'm running that causes it to get corrupted. I'm not sure. Some other people I was talking to seem to think that it's just the game. It's just how it is, and maybe because of the fact that it's a old game, it's been ported and all that stuff. Oops. Even through the layers of wrappings, you can tell this Sand People warrior is disgusted by your presence among his people.
Extrapolation. This guard doesn't appear honored to have the job of greeting us.
Alright. Tell him we have the moisture converters.
Translation. Translation. He will take us before the chieftain, as he was instructed to do.
Sweet. Yeah, and then you realize, like, this enclave is actually a lot bigger than it looks. If you can read anything of the Sand People chieftain's emotions, it seems that he is surprised that you have returned.
Translation. He did not expect us to
I guess it's the game age combined with issues of running on newer system and has issues working together. Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts right now, especially with this full screen hack I'm running. And the hack is super hacky. Like, it does not work most of the time. Tell him that we have his evaporators.
Translation. Translation. He does not trust you, Master, but you have done more than any other outsider. They will
I like how he says he doesn't trust me, but then he gives me his gaffy.
As reward. Translation. The attacks will be reduced, and he will allow you to explore this enclave, but be warned that any lack of respect will result in death.
I have a few questions for him.
Protocol. If you truly want this sadly peaceful arrangement to continue, be careful of what
Sadly
you ask.
peaceful. Ask about captives.
Clarification. We must be more specific, Master. They capture many organics.
That they do. They capture a lot of things. Ask if he knows about the Jawas Aziz told us about.
Translation. Translation. He says that the captive Jawas are slaves and that they have lived past their usefulness. You may take.
I wonder what their usefulness was. Later, sir. Gotta head out. Have fun. All right. Thanks, Kyle. I will. Have a good shift. Hopefully it's a good day for you, my friend. Let's go back to my other questions.
We should not keep him long. It is an insult to take too much of his time. Unless the plan is to blast him when you are done, of course.
Ask about the star map.
Translation. Translation. He says that what you seek is far from here in the eastern Dune Sea. He will give you a map so you can find your way. Translation. His people found it, but
oh shoot, did I get this last time?
The crate dragon took up residence in the excavation.
A crate dragon? What is that? How do I pass it?
Translation. Translation. Your ignorance isn't his concern. He claims there is a hunter that wanders the area sometimes and that you should ask him. Translation. The hunter is a Twi'lek. He will be in the eastern Dune Sea somewhere.
Okay.
Translation.
Tell him farewell for now.
Translation. We are free to leave.
Alright. I'm going to try to save over our corrupted save. And it looks like it's okay now. I had a little bit more warning the last time it was messed up. Alright, I gotta find these Jawas. I'm pretty sure I can remember how to get to them from the last time. Oh, here they are. You are not the ghostly giants that hold us trapped, the people of sand. You are from the old city new. Aziz must have sensed your coming. Are you a rescuer? You must be. Same people said you can go. Run to Anchorhead. There are thanks you must have. The Jawas under Aziz will reward and trade. Aziz will wait by the walls of your city that open to the sand. He'll trade fair. Thank you. He'll trade fair. Alright. I don't know if I can open these little wicker baskets right in front of them or not. But I remember there was some good stuff in here. A lot of droid parts, that is. And let's take a look. I think this might have been actually where I saved. So, alright, heavy plating. Yeah, we're going with that. Advanced stun ray. Sith assassin pistol. Computer use, that sounds good. Sensor, droid motion sensors, awareness or targeting. That increases chance to hit. Yeah, we're going with that. And then we'll go with the stun ray. He's a little bit more, got a little bit more bite to him now, which I'm excited about. I'm loving this HK-47 character. I'm gonna level myself up with more strength. So hopefully I can start hitting with my lightsabers more often. Constitution is vitality points, right? Yes. Yeah, I've got decent dexterity, good intelligence, good wisdom. I just need more strength. I need to be able to hit with my lightsabers more often. That's my thought here. As always, I put a point in persuasion, and then we'll put another one into, do I want security? Treat injury? Probably treat injury is going to be my best bet. As for powers, ooh, I can do heal now. That's a big one. Dominate mind. Ooh. That's a universal power? It is. That one. Bastila warned me about influencing people too much, though, so I'm a little bit worried about that. Advanced lightsaber throw. I think I'm going to go with heal, though. That's going to do a lot better for me than just regular cure. Let's test it out right now. Bastila needs healing. She got 24. And I can do that a few times. I mean, that didn't take up, if you look down here in the bottom left, that didn't take up a whole lot of my Jedi points. So, that I can live with. Let's give this a shot, though, here. I want to try stealing one from one of their wicker baskets.
No problem. Got it.
Because they know you are here, the same people are watching everything very closely. They will likely attack if anything goes missing. Selecting any of their containers again would prove disastrous. Ugh. So that didn't that didn't work out as planned. Actually, it worked out pretty much exactly how I thought it was going to. I didn't figure they would just let me steal from them. I don't really know. I don't really know what the fodder does. But that's okay. I think I've got several pieces of it. Alright. Let's see what's over here. This way could potentially be east. Ooh. Oh, come on. You dummies. I can't heal HK-47. Marker post. I don't know what happens when I start going. A vast expanse of desert stretches before you with no markers or any indications of life. I want to finish reading that. It would be a death trap for anyone wandering aimlessly. Alright. What's up, Purple Turtle? Is that Aurora? Did you change your name or somebody different? Either way, I'd appreciate if you don't mention viewer numbers, whether they're high or low. Either way, I'm just here to have fun, so not interested in that. Oh, this is where I need to go. Oh, you're fine. You don't have to apologize. Ooh, I don't know if I've fought these dudes before. I better save. Dewback? Oh, are they not? They're not gonna attack me. That's weird. Yeah, so Purple, how's your night going, man? Oh, weird. Sorry, my notification didn't play on my end, but thanks for that follow. Appreciate that. How's your night going? Like I said, when you first joined, I thought you were, I have another person who occasionally drops in named Purple Aurora, so I didn't know if that was you with a different name or what. But thank you for that follow. I don't know. Oh, this is a really weird map we have here. This is Sand People territory and to the Dune Sea. This is really strange. Comad Fortuna. I bet this is the hunter they were talking about.
I'm tired of waiting, Comad. How big can this dragon of yours be? I'm going in.
Oh. So we already found it. Oh, jeez. That's a huge dragon. Greetings to you, human. I believe I saw you in Anchorhead. I thought I would see you on the dunes. You look like a hunter. Perhaps you are interested in the ways of the hunt? Will you help me? I've tracked a very special beast to its lair. A crate dragon, the largest of the Tatooine desert predators. It is an honored creature to hunt, although we must use unorthodox methods today. If it's such an honor, why do you want help? Why do you want me and not another hunter? Why should I trust you? I'm looking for a star map. It may be in this dragon's lair. I have no knowledge of that, but there may be something in there. There are signs that this lair was purposefully dug out. Crater opportunistic, it may have lazily moved into someone else's excavation. Of course, we must remove him to see. If it's such an honor, why do you want help? A valid question. This is a very critical fight. Bull dragons are rare to see. Rarer still is the apparent size of this one. It is larger than the one my father felled a decade ago, and he is too far out of his territory and must be dealt with. I might not prevail alone, human, but I must try. Why should we kill this gray beast? I'll help. Give me more information about how. Give me more information about how. We must bait the great beast out of hiding and ambush him swiftly. There is no room to engage him in the lair, and his hide will repel blaster fire. I have placed mines around the mouth of the cave. We must coax him out, but this is the end of his season of hibernation. It will take much to rouse him. The food of a beast this size is almost exclusively banthas, and foolish hunters if we are not careful. To lure him out, we must lure his food to tempt him. How will we lead the banthas? I bet this is where the fodder comes in. You placed mines? That doesn't seem sporting. That is true, and I regret it. I tracked this beast for many days and hope to face him fairly, but there are other concerns than my honor. It may seem like he is isolated, but the range of his territory extends deep into settled areas. We must kill him for the safety of others, and blasters will not do the job. We must lead the banthas here using fodder like the Sand People do. Their warriors may carry some, or you could search the settlement. The spaceport merchant also had some, I'm not sure why. If you find fodder and bait the banthas here, the mines will deal with the dragon as it emerges to feed. Not exactly a glorious hunt, but it will ensure the safety of the region. This seems very easy. What aren't you telling me? There's one added threat. The Sand People regard banthas as sacred. Attempting to feed the herd in this area will likely lead to an attack. We are far from the weakened tribes around Anchorhead. The Sand People of this region are strong, fierce, and will think nothing of killing you. Be careful. They posed no real threat to me before. You likely mean the tribe that has been harassing Zerka Corporation. This group is used to the deep desert. They appear to be much more dangerous. Why am I doing most of the legwork? Fair question. I have spent a long time tracking this creature. Many hunters do not return from such searches. I've earned my place here. And if I didn't mention it, I'm interested in having new hunters like you understand that even though I must use untraditional methods, the hunted still deserves respect. Look, I have your fodder. Good. Now there is a herd that moves out in the desert. Lead them here. Approach them with the fodder and lead them here. I'll see what I can do. I wish you luck against the Sand People. When you return, the dragon will fall. I wish it could be done under more sporting circumstances, but we must do what the circumstances call for. I had hoped for a mirror of my father's expedition, but that will have to wait. Alright, sounds like a good save opportunity. Oh, hey, Inkling, what's up? Inkling, how the heck are ya? How the heck are ya? Sorry, I had a message from my boss. I wanted to respond to that. My actual boss, not my imaginary made-up boss. So, okay, I'm going to... Well, here's some banthas. There are 3 of them over here. And so, let's read... Desert Hunt. Okay, Komad maintains that the only way to bait the crate dragon out of its lair is to tempt it with banthas. Banthas will need to be lured into position with bantha fodder. Some of the same people may carry fodder, and there might also be some in the Enclave. The vendor in the Arrowhead Spaceport may also have some. Well, I have some. I just don't really know what to do with it. I have 4 of them. I've got 4 of them. Do back. I want to ride one of these dang things. Bantha perks up as you approach, obviously attracted to the smell of the fodder you are carrying. The whole herd falls in step. Alright, we got 2, 3 elite warriors, 4 elite warriors. And it looks like that's it. I guess I'll just go left or right. I'll try to stun and then flurry. For her, we'll try to throw the lightsaber and then flurry. And for our droid friend, we're going to use a repair kit. And I'll go from there.
Can I do?
Okay, repair kit, and then we will try to stun this dude, and I'll move. Stun, disengage. We'll stun first, and then power blast.
There.
Fire!
He needs to be smarter. I don't...
Fight with me.
We're missing a ton. That was some great misses we had.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
Yeah, not really. You're about to die.
As you did.
I do want to talk to HK-47 more soon. But for now, I'm just going to try to finish this. I don't know if these Bantha are ready to follow me, or... Are they going to follow me or not? We probably have to get up close to them again. Yeah, here we go. Nice. All right. So I guess we threw the fodder up by the cave. This would be a good idea.
Ready.
Probably to go ahead and get healed up.
Yes?
Yeah, it looks like we're pretty well healed up. So we'll save a new save and see if it's time to fight this crate. Quickly, be ready. The Banthas are in position and will soon stir our restless prey. I hope the mines do their job quickly. Don't worry, I'm ready. Wait, what is that rumbling sound? Oh boy, he's a big one. I'm guessing these mines are not going to finish it off. There's no way. Oh, there's one, two. This homie really, okay, there's 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mines. Man, and we didn't even kill the Bantha in the process. It is done and the great beast is dead. To my shame, I denied him a final fight, but I will honor his memory to make amends. I thank you for your aid, human. You have earned a share of the victory, such as it is. Thanks, we did what had to be done. I don't want it, your skill made it possible. I want more. You will give me all of it. So thanks, Wait, a share of the victory? I don't know what is that just like a title? We did what had to be done. Regrettably so. I just hope you remember where there were higher reasons for this. Don't let the spoils be your only reason to hunt. Wealth fades, the sands remain. I thank you for your help here today, human. I shall see you again, I am sure. Fantastic. This should there should be a holograph over here, I imagine. Some locked doors and containers can be opened by bashing or blasting them with a weapon until they open. Not all doors or containers can be successfully bashed. To bash an object, select it, then select bash from the target menu. Oh wow, so I have to cut this dang thing open. It probably has the holograph in it. Wait, what? So how's your day been? My day has been not bad. Not bad. I'm having a tough time getting motivated to get all my stuff done, but other than that, I can't complain. How about you? Look at these dead bodies. A lot of people died trying to, fight this thing. And one dude just ran in here, he got super impatient. I can't believe he just ran in, though. Ooh, a violet crystal? Can I make a purple lightsaber? Because I seriously want to make a purple lightsaber. Badly. I want purple and green lightsabers. Chewed Twilight Corpse. How about your day, Inkling? Anything new? Anything cool happen? Either today or over the weekend? My day has been good so far. That's good. That is good. Oh, there's the holocron. That's what we needed. I keep calling it a hologram. It's not the same thing, exactly. Pretty close. Star map. This is what we came for. Reveal your secrets. Star map.
Statement. I believe there can be little doubt that we have found the star map you were seeking. I am surprised it is still working after all this time.
I do not think
You know, I'm surprised as how HK47 knows I'm looking for a star map. I only just found him.
The star map is an artifact of the dark side. The great dragon may have been drawn here by its dark power, and enslaved by it. Come, we should leave this place. There's nothing else for us here.
Sweet. 2,000 experience. That's a good chunk of. That's a good chunk of experience. Is there anything I can do with this star map? It does not appear so. Yeah, that's interesting. So once I got going, once I got going on Tatooine, it wasn't a crazy amount of exploring to do. I mean, it wasn't like in some hidden place. I forgot to save. Oh, that's Calo Nord. Shit. I forgot to save completely.
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase, but nobody gets away from Calo Nord in the end. You got lucky on Terrace. The Sith attack saved
dang
you
it.
from a quick and gruesome
I am a lot
death.
stronger now.
But I promise you, the Sith won't be getting in my way this time.
Hold on, Calo. Maybe we can work a deal out. I think you got lucky last time. Okay, let's do it again. You traveled a long way just to die, Calo. Let's see if we can work out a deal.
Sorry, I'm not in this for the credits. You're the only ones who've ever gotten away from me. I've got a rep to protect. Let's go, boys. It's showtime.
Oh, look, I can save real quick right now. Okay. Not complaining about that. And while we're at it, we might as well go ahead and level these ones up. We'll do treat injury and awareness, I guess. I mean, not really do anything else with them. And I can't make her heal yet. Ugh. Okay, night speed. What do we got? Force whirlwind. This power encircles the target victim in a small maelstrom of air and dust, inflicting 1/3 of the attacking character's level and damage every 2 seconds, and rendering them unable to take any action. 12 seconds total. That's a pretty good one, actually. Why hadn't I done that before? Let's go ahead and add that. That seems like a... That could be nice. And as for our evil robot friend, let's add points to computer and repair. And I guess that's it. So a little bit underwhelming there. Let's make sure everybody's good to go before we begin this fight. Double-bladed lightsaber. Ooh, there's a red one. Does the same amount of damage. We got a shield, strength gauntlets. I can't give her an implant. No, that's going to be the same. Fortitude, reflex, resistance. Yeah, okay. She's about as good as we're going to get. And I got a bunch of robes, but I don't want them. I don't want them. I've got my Christmas lightsabers, which is all I've got right now. Chieftain's gaffy stick. It does... There's no way it does as much as a... Right? There's no way it does as much as a lightsaber, does it? No, not quite. 6 to 13. And it is a two-handed weapon, so... We're gonna just stay how we are here. Alright, here we go. I leveled him up, so I'm gonna resave it. And here goes our fight against the bounty hunter Calo Nord. I'm gonna try to stun him. I'm gonna have... Oh, crap. They're not even close enough to engage. Oh, crap.
What can I do?
Throw, and then can... Ah, dang, he's gonna try to talk. I'll try to stun him, and then we'll power blast. Actually, let's not power blast. Let's throw some nades. We got 3 grenades on the way. I've got a throwing lightsaber, and then... No. What the heck? Spanky's going all in on these grenade throws here. Throw your lightsaber, and then... No. Stop that. It's like, I guess I'm in the middle of throwing a grenade, so he can't think of anything else right now. And then we'll flurry. Let's see what happens here. I think I'm probably gonna die. Alright, how we doing, folks? How we doing?
So be it.
Come on, Spanky. You gotta hit him, Spanky.
The Force fights with
let's hit up, let's see if I can stun Callow. Callow's almost dead. Somehow he's taking a beating. And then we'll attack here.
With me.
Oh, Callow saved. Dang, he saved himself somehow. I gotta get these med packs.
Yes?
Get him. Stop. Why? He's just like, okay, we got Callow. So that's good. We should be fine now. But that was just so dumb. He's just throwing grenades like crazy. Stop throwing grenades and just attack. They're called lightsabers, man. They're really good weapons if you use them. I'm glad we killed Callow Nord, though. He's a butthole. He had 2,000 credits, Mandalorian heavy pistol, and some battle armor. That's good. That is good. Other than that, they didn't have anything else. Suck it, Callow. And let's take a look at that. I wonder if his armor is better than Davik's, because that's what I'm wearing right now. You don't have the prerequisites. Heavy armor proficiency required. This does 9 defense and 1 dexterity, but it's got a bunch of resistances. And it's upgradable, so which I don't think Davik's is. It's not. So I will have to upgrade my armor proficiency before I can wear that, but I will definitely be hanging on to it. Yeah. Great. That's actually really good. I'm waiting to have some updated armor. And I can pass Davik's armor off onto... possibly onto Bastila. Let's see. That would be awesome. Alright, we're gonna go right here. We want to exit to the Dune Sea. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this in. It looks like we're gonna exit around these sand mounds here. I'm really glad I don't have to fight these dewbacks. They look pretty vicious. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn these missions in, and then I'm gonna have a nice chat with every member of my crew. We gotta see how they're feeling. Let's see what's going on. I'm also I need to stop in and I got some items I need to sell. See how many credits I get. Maybe find a workbench or two. I got some party management to work through is what I'm trying to say. I don't know if it's because of the desert region, but I'm getting warm. I feel like I'm ready to start sweating through my shirt. Now, this room also does get a little toasty with the 2 monitors and PC running. It used to be, when I play for my Xbox, I've got that plus my Xbox running, so... the lighting is not super cool either. It's at least kind of warm. Alright, I think there's a store. Where am I headed here? That's the droid shop. The cantina is where her mom would be. Let's go see her mom. Actually, wait a second. I think Bastila at least expressed interest in saving.
How can I help?
saving that holocron for herself?
About my mother. I'm unsure.
Let's see if she'll say anything about it
I find
now.
it difficult to remain objective when it comes to her. I find that disturbing.
Yeah, here we go. Are you going to give the holocron to her?
Do you think I should?
You might want to consider it. Do you need it more than she does? Probably not. She doesn't deserve it. I think I'm going to go with the question here. Do you need it more than she does?
I would like to keep something to remember Father as much as she would. I'll think about it. I should try and remember my training. I should be able to let go of this. I can't. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's keep going.
Our robot's having a seizure behind us.
How can I help? About my mother.
Why didn't you ask her about her sickness?
I have my doubts as to whether she's actually sick.
Why would she lie about it?
Mother used to lie about many things to get her way. She's a selfish woman who pushed my father into doing what she wished.
You sound bitter.
Yes, I thought I'd let go of that anger. All my training and it comes back so quickly. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's keep going.
So I know she keeps saying she doesn't want to talk about it, but she actually will talk to me about it, so... she certainly seemed to upset you.
I told you that my mother and I never got along. Obviously, that has not changed. And now Father is dead. That leaves a hurt inside you just can't imagine. I haven't seen him in so long. I don't want to talk about this anymore. How can I help?
Alright, I'm going to try one different approach here about the holocron. You might want to consider it.
That would just lead to another argument. I always despise talking to her. I'll think about it. I don't want...
So I didn't really get any further there. So I don't know what she's going to do as far as keeping or giving the holocron. I don't know what she's going to choose. So I'm going to save it just in case, because I am trying to court Bastila, so I don't want her to get too mad at me.
Back already? Have you even looked for the holocron?
I have the holocron, Mother. I'm just not sure I want to give it to you.
And why not? Would you deny me even that?
I've never denied you anything, Mother. You may think I don't remember what it was like before.
Gosh, whose voice is she?
You were the one who pushed Father.
It's a Mass Effect voice. I just can't think of who it is.
You loved living in wealth. You think I don't remember the fights? You were eager to send me to the Jedi, even though I didn't want to go. You took Father away from me. And now this holocron is all I have of him.
Fool girl. You have a strange way of remembering things. That wasn't...
No, I don't wish to argue with you anymore, Mother. It's time we parted ways now, for both our benefit.
Do you really need the holocron, Bastila? This is why I saved it, though. Maybe you should listen to what she has to say. Yeah, let's go with maybe you should listen.
You don't know her. My mother is notoriously deceptive when she wants something. Why should she have the holocron?
Is it too difficult to believe that I am a dying woman who simply wishes to see her husband one last time?
I find it difficult to believe anything you say, Mother.
Maybe one of you should be the first to give the other a break. Sounds like you've already made up your mind. I'm going to say maybe one of you should be the first to give the other a break.
You're right. It shames me, but I find it difficult to let go of the past.
Ah, see, here we're helping Bastila be the bigger woman here.
I wasn't a very good mother to you. I know that. Your father loved you so. He wanted you to be just like him. He wanted to take you on his hunts, but I said they were too dangerous.
Treasure hunting is a dangerous occupation.
I always tried to keep him from the dangerous ones, but he would have none of it. It was a reckless life we led. Always moving. I didn't want that for you.
So that's why you gave me to the Order.
What do your father and I have to show for all those years of hunting? Nothing. That was no life for anyone. Especially not someone as gifted as you, your father.
Dang,
He
she
spent
really
all
changed her
his
tone
last
here
years
quick.
trying to pay for my treatments. That's why he went for the pearls. I begged him not to, but
Your treatments.
I'm dying, Master. I did not lie about that. It's been a long time in the coming, and there's really nothing that can be done anymore. I told your father to let me go, but you know how he was.
Our robot's still in really bad shape.
I'm so sorry, Mother. I don't know what to say.
Keep the holocron, Bastila. It would do me good to know you have it. This talking to you. This is what I really needed before
I know. Thank you. I'm glad we talked too.
Oh, you said you had important business, and you were never one to mince words. You there. You take care of my daughter, you hear me?
You talking to HK-47? I'll do my best. Bashla can take care of herself, as if she'd let me. I'm not her keeper. I'll do my best.
That's good. I'll feel a lot better knowing there's someone to watch.
Where are you going to go?
It doesn't matter, dear. Don't you worry about me.
Here, take these 500 credits. It's all I have. Go to Coruscant and find a doctor. I'll meet you there after what I have to do.
But I already told you there's nothing that can...
Please take it. I want to see you again when we can talk.
All right, I will. You do what you have to, Bastila. You go make your father and I proud.
I'll try. Farewell, Mother.
Alright, let's see if we can get our robot to stop twitching.
Yes?
Sure.
Wish that heal worked on our robot friends, but it does not. Furco. Why does that name sound familiar?
Hello again. Could I
Oh my gosh. No.
All right. But remember that there isn't much...
Ugh. Bashla seems to have something on her mind. Perhaps you should talk to her about it. Yeah, I'll talk to her.
How can I help?
So do you feel better now?
Yes. That brought me a lot of peace. More than I thought it would have. Thank you for urging me toward it. After all my training, I would have thought it would have been easier. Apparently, I still have much to learn.
Okay, well that was not quite the outcome I had thought, but that's fine. There could be some more, a more deep conversation coming soon. A store would be next, but I actually, actually, let's go to the Zerka office. And maybe the hunting lodge? Okay. I just spoke to Bash a little bit.
How can I help?
Why did the council send me with you on this mission? Can you show me one of the visions again? Can you help me with my little stowaway problem? Do you know anything about this place? I guess the first one?
Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris prove that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission. And there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
If the Force wants us to be together, why do you keep resisting my undeniable charms? It just seems odd they would send me off without a master to guide me. I just don't trust the council and their motives, and that's it? That's enough reason for you to accept all this? I'm definitely going to say the first one. Why do you keep resisting my undeniable charms?
I said we were brought together for our mission, to stop Malak. I hardly think the Force
Look at her
will push us
eyes.
toward a romantic involvement when the fate of the galaxy is at stake. Please try to stay focused. I doubt the Council would approve if they knew we were busy discussing our mutual attraction when we should be saving the galaxy from Malak.
Mutual attraction. I knew you were interested in me.
Mutual attraction? I never said... It's just an expression. Whatever our
Boy.
feelings are, and whatever your feelings, you have to try to ignore them. Don't let this complicate things. Finding the
Nice.
pieces of the star maps is our only hope
She's
of locating
interested.
Starforge and defeating Malak. The Council explained all this quite clearly.
Alright. Just seems odd they would send me off without a master to guide me.
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities.
I get the feeling that there's more going on than I
I
know.
wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available.
Dang. I guess that makes sense.
You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come in its appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient.
You're the one who thought this was her big audition for masterhood. Oh great, another lecture. This never gets old. You're right, I suppose we should get back to the mission now. We gotta take the happy wife, happy life approach here. Number 3.
Come on, come. Let's move on. There's much to be done.
Alright, well, at least she finally admitted that she's attracted, because we all knew. I'm just waiting for her to say it. This should be the Zerka Corp up here. Oh! Who's this? Forgive me for the intrusion, human. My name is Seni Vek. I believe you dropped this datapad and I wish to return it to you. Some girls show kindness by being mean, sometimes. That's true. That is true. Some guys are the same way too, actually. What is this? Some kind of con game? No, this is no game. I simply saw you drop this datapad and I wish to give it back to you. I didn't drop anything. I'm certain you did, human. Please, take the datapad. It's yours, I'm sure. I don't want it. Are you certain, human? Please, take the datapad. I'll beat you to death with that datapad if you don't go away right now. No, it's not mine. I won't take it. Very well, human. I will keep the datapad and I will leave. Goodbye, human. I have a feeling we just avoided something there. Seni Vek? Is that his name? Seni Vek. Huh. I'll have to try to remember that name for later. I was going this way. Actually gonna put that in here. Seni Vek. Making a note so I don't forget his name. Seni Vek. It's a trap. See, that's what I'm saying. That seems like a con if I've ever seen one. Q Admiral Akbar. Alright, let's talk to this stupid protocol.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else?
I have Gaffy sticks to redeem for bounties. I want to ask about our agreement. I want to ask about Zerga Corporation. Ask about our agreement?
Yes, we're still waiting for you to return with the Sand People Chieftain's Gaffy stick. I'll reward you well when you do. We don't have any new information on the subject. It's still possible that they have an enclave in the far south of the Dune Sea. And I would remind you that you did agree to do this task for Zerga Corporation. We expect completion in a
Why is she such a bee? There may be a non-violent solution. Let's go back to my first questions.
Very well.
I have Gaffy sticks.
I see that, but do you have the all-important Chieftain's Gaffy? That was what
Yes, if you just listen to me. Yes, here it is.
Well, that is a very big headache that you've removed. I'm sure there are still Sand People out there, but they'll be quieter now. I think I'll give you a bonus for this. You've more than lived up to your side of the bargain. Zerga Corporation thanks you.
For a bit more, I could maintain my vigilance in the future. You want to give me an additional reward? Could maintain my vigilance in the future.
It would be valuable to have someone on call if the Sand People made another incursion. I think you're right. Yes, here's an additional reward. Once again, Zerga Corporation thanks you.
Nice. Alright, so what did I get here? 700 credits. Items lost. So I guess I just got credits. And 1,300 experience points is quite a bit, too. Greta? Oh, a swoop jock. I know I don't have the crazy suicide parts you're looking for. I want to ask about bounties? I guess I'll see what I can sell. Security spike tunneler? What is that? Weird. Jedi robe. I think I'm probably going to sell all these robes. I don't feel like anybody... I don't know. I don't know how much of a dexterity bonus is actually worth. Dexterity would be for people who shoot. Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know who shoots anymore. I can only put Jedi robes on Jedis, and they carry lightsabers. So dexterity is most handy for people who actually use blasters. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and sell all our Jedi robes. Calo Nord's battle armor is only worth 2,500. These lightsabers are worth quite a bit. Wow. Opala crystal is worth a lot. Intense beam that seems extraordinarily quick to the cut. Violet crystal. Yep, so that is a purple lightsaber light. I can't wait for that. I need to find a... I can sell 2 Mandalorian heavy pistols. Here's what I need to find out. Can I... That's not the button I meant. I can change my party selection right now. So, I need to equip my party and then sell everything extra. And that will... Karth's blaster. Sith Assassin pistol. 1 to 10 versus droid. And that one does quite a bit more damage. Those Mandalorian heavy pistols are actually pretty expensive. So is it worth it? And the other thing we got to find out. Sure. How much is the Sith Assassin pistol worth? $425. The Mandalorian pistols are worth quite a bit more. So this one actually is really good against droids. Other than that, it doesn't do as much damage. On hits, 25% chance to stun. And it does have a +2 attack modifier. Yeah. I think I'd rather sell these Mandalorians and keep the Sith pistol. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. And then we'll sell all of our blaster rifles because they're generic and nobody uses them. Same for the heavy blasters and the blaster pistol. And then I know I've got a bunch of extra other things here. A dragon pearl? This is an upgrade for a lightsaber. Might allow it to function as a lightsaber crystal once properly adapted. That's weird. I don't know anything about that. Any of these things actually, that's what we need to find out, is if any of these things are actually worth anything. Mind affecting. The belt monitors the brain, emitting energy waves to reinforce established patterns and block any outside influence. Extremely effective if mildly uncomfortable. Huh. Mandalorian melee shield. I still don't really even know how to use these shields, to be honest. I think I'm probably missing out big time on them. Dueling shield. Yeah, I'm definitely missing out on those because I take too much damage sometimes. Cardio package. I don't think I'm ever going to use these vibroblades. I can probably sell some lightsabers too, but 225 and 300. I'll probably hang on to them for just a little bit, just to make sure. And actually, he said he didn't have any good stuff, but I just want to make sure. Oh, he's got all the armors. That's what it was. Powered battle armor. This needs heavy. Oh, it adds 1 dexterity and 1 strength. But it's not upgradable. I want one that's upgradable. Holdout blaster. What's that? I probably sold him that. Okay, we'll see what the other guys got. The other salesman on this desert planet. One thing I'm not sure is there was a hunting place right through here, the hunting lodge. I don't remember if I ever went in here the first time or not. So we're gonna peek in and see. Faza, Dorak. I don't know if I talked to these guys or not. Hey, what's up, Scav? Aloha. I heard about that big fight on the dunes. There's something to sell you. I have a dragon pearl to sell? Oh, wait a minute. I better save this first. What the heck's going on, Scav? Anything cool? Exciting? Other than losing your Sims save? I just saw that on Twitter right before I went live. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Glad I could make it. Haven't been able to lately. No worries at all, man. Glad you're here. This is, I'm actually just about finished with Tatooine, so I'm making some progress for a change. Let's see what he's going to give me for this Dragon Pearl. They command a fine price. Oh, he's got a nice... Work for the most part, but things have been great. The Sims was unfortunate, but still built some nice houses. Was, would you say that, like, building is your favorite part? This carbine here. 4 to 11. Plus 3 attack, plus 2 physical. I don't know if that's worth it. Let's see about this dragon pearl here. Still only 625. I'm not so sure about that. Hello, human. Are you a hunter like the others? Not the life for me, but I admire you for it. What do you do? Oh, Pazik. Okay, we're done talking. Nope, we're done talking. For sure, I like it because it's always different and not as repetitive. I get what you're saying. That was always my favorite part of, like, the older games. And actually, I was going to tell you, we booted up, my wife and I, we booted up Sims 2. Sims 1, I could not get to run on my machine. I tried a bunch of different things, but it would not run. It installed fine, and then it just won't run. So we booted up Sims 2 and messed around in that a couple weeks ago.
I'm impressed. I'd never...
I should go. I don't know that I want to talk to that dude. Sims 2 is a classic. Yeah, I always really liked Sims 1. I was looking forward to playing that one, but it just, like I said, would not boot up. And there were a bunch of people online saying, "Here, download this," and I'm like, I know my copy is legit, and it's not working. I think I'm just gonna kind of give up for now. So, shame about Sims 1. Still my favorite. Have you? Are you able to run that one? I'm sure there's a way to get it working. I don't know that I want to trust some random link on the internet is all. That's all. There should be... Yes, this dude is selling some stuff, I think. The customers come back and we need to see them good. There you are, back to save your credits. And like we were saying, we don't sell anything you don't ask for it, so step up and see what Mike Tunon Juice can do for you. Show me what you have for sale. I could probably run on my laptop since it's older. Don't really feel like gaming on my laptop, though. I have a super old laptop that I got, what year would it have been? Summer of 2008. So I guess it's 10 years old now. Yeah, it probably would run it. But I'm with you. I'm not going to game on that thing. Breath mask. Immune to poison. Oh, that's nice. Karakin gauntlets. See, everything's so expensive. Look at these gauntlets. 7,500 credits. I don't know. I'm carrying way too much stuff. Way too much stuff. But is Tatooine the only planet you've done so far? It is. Yeah. I mean, other than Dantooine, of course. But, yeah. This is the first one I went to. This is an upgradable weapon that's seems pretty good. I don't know who would use it, though. Oh, what's up, Slapshot? Welcome back. Hey, must be the money. So, Slapshot, Scav, I wanted you guys to meet. Virtually speaking, of course. With you guys both being big hockey fans, I thought you guys might have some things to chat about. Yes, Gary, I sent Slapshot your way because he's a big time hockey fan. So thought you guys might be interested to converse, I guess. So I need to sell some of these stimulants, right? Should I? I don't ever use them. 6 of them? They're not worth that much. Yeah, I remember you telling me about Scav. Yep, that wasn't that long ago. Was not too long ago. But, he's been into the casual gaming scene, but I know he also is a big Borderlands fan. And he's also a Star Wars fan. Let's see here. Love competitive shooters too. Which ones? Like which ones are your fave? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and work on my party here. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go find a workbench. I'm gonna go find a workbench, and then I'm gonna upgrade all my stuff, and then I'll equip my party. And I just can't bring myself to kill all these Gizka. They're kind of ugly cute, so I don't want to hurt them. Don't play video games much. I mean, I'm playing Mafia 3. Oh, you are playing Mafia? I didn't know that. I did not know you were playing Mafia. Oh, I equipped the short lightsaber. That's right. Okay. Well, let's make the short one purple. I want some purple and green lightsabers. And then attack bonus of 3. So I've got... Oh, I've already got some in here. So we got the sigil. This is attack bonus of 1. I'm going to make this green lightsaber as powerful as I can. It kind of depends, really. I'd say Fortnite, but not sure if you can call that competitive, though. Used to play Destiny a ton. Yeah, I don't know if you'd call Fortnite competitive either. I can't take that game seriously. So when people say they're in Fortnite tournaments, I'm like, okay, cool. You know, that's cool. Yeah, anytime anybody ever asks me about shooters, my first thought is always Gears of War. That's my favorite. This is... What is this? Massive criticals, D26. Energy, 3 energy, attack bonus. Yeah, I think I'm going to throw these two, this Diamond Crystal on, and then the Rubat is +1 attack, +1 damage. And I'm probably going to throw this Dragon Pearl on it, too. This thing seems like it's going to be pretty dang badass now. It certainly can be competitive, but it's too much RNG to really ever have competitive tournaments. Have you ever tried Islands of Nine? It's early, but I like it. More of a competitive battle royale. I haven't seen that. I've not seen that at all, actually. I've seen... I'm trying to think of the other battle royale I just saw recently. It was some sort of like chef one. Have you guys seen that? It seems pretty ridiculous. Fortnite is only popular because it's free. It's probably true. Probably true. I mean, yeah, they're doing great at marketing too. I'll say that. But if you had to pay a bunch of money for it, you're probably right, though. I don't think people would do it. It's been compared to CSGO with regards to shooting mechanics. Huh. That sounds pretty interesting. Sigil Crystal or Rubat Crystal now. And then I can actually throw some... I think I'll throw it on, let's see, attack 1 and damage 1. Or attack bonus 1, damage bonus, energy. I think I'll go throw the Sigil on this one. And then I can throw one on Bastula's. Just to give her a little something, something. I don't think there's anything on these other ones. Free, yes, but they've done an amazing job with marketing and updating the game. That's true. They do support it. They definitely do support it. I'm just going to make sure. Equipped. Who's got a blue lightsaber? I guess that's Cat Lady's got the blue lightsaber equipped. So right now I've got my purple and green, which is the combination I wanted. I've got a... Bashla's got her yellow one. Do we want to give her a different color? We could give her a blue. We give her green, red. Let's give her a dual-bladed green. Or what do we think of the blue? I mean, we've already seen the red, you know, Darth Maul style. I think let's give her the blue. Let's give her the green. Then she kind of matches me a little bit. Because she likes me. It's not even that fun, with all honesty. It's fun, but it's frustrating. I don't know. I'm probably not the best person to comment on it because I am pretty critical of it. I don't have any other upgrades to use. Let's see. Ordos, that's probably Canderous. Kalta's assault rifle, I'm guessing that's Karth. Karth's blaster is actually on the MK and then... or HK, and then Zalbar's got Zalbars. So, let's upgrade Kalos. And, yeah, that's going to be... Dang, that looks sharp. That's going to be mine here as soon as I level up again. The Republic mod armor is what Bastila is wearing currently. I'm excited. I'm excited to get that. I don't think I have any... Oh, I do still have a... I honestly think I'll probably just sell this stuff. I think I'll probably sell all these upgrades, and I'll sell that Vibroblade because it's not that good. To each his own. I will say I've played many hours and like the more unrealistic gameplay. This is also coming from a guy who sunk 300 hours into PUBG. Oh, look at that. Yes. In case you guys didn't know, the reason I love that purple and green combination, that is the color of my... Those are the color of my lights in my PC build. So I've got... My PC is the Joker. And that's why I love that. Or, you know, the Hulk, but mainly the Joker. So... Purple lightsabers for the win. Alright. I don't think I need Bastila here. Let's get a couple people that I don't normally use. Actually, Mission won't have a weapon if I take her Vibroblade, so I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to go out alone, because I'm just going to sell it. Fuck yeah. Yeah, purple lightsabers. We're going old Mace Windu style. I've got purple armor right now, too. Alright, I've got a lot of stuff to sell, so here we go. I'm not going to sell any of this stuff up here. So the combat suit not being used. I will have Calo Nords. I think I can probably sell these lightsabers. I mean, all of the Jedi... I don't know, is it a bad idea? Scav, you can let me know. Is it a bad idea to sell lightsabers? That Sith Assassin pistol needs to get re-equipped. Light scan visor. Awareness +4. I don't think anybody cares. Strength gauntlets. I'm sure we can find somebody to use those. Actually, not really unless you need them for other characters. I don't have any other characters right now, so it's a nice little chunk of change for each of them. So I think I will go ahead and sell them. And then I'll just sell... I'll just sell the extra crystals I have, so in case I want to change the color on one, I still have one left. I don't think I have any other need for these strength gauntlets, so I can sell that. Dueling shield. I haven't upgraded my shield, so I think I'm going to sell the regular shields and keep the good shields. How have y'all's days been going? Going well, man. Off work, which is a plus. Oh, you're not working tonight? Or you're just done working for tonight? That's what you're saying. I gotcha. I gotcha. I was telling Inkling earlier that I had a pretty good day. I'm just having trouble getting the ball rolling at work. I had a few days off last week for camping, and since I came back, it's just kind of it's been kind of tough to get back in the flow of things. But other than that, what is this? Let's see. I don't think I've never even equipped these. The thing is, I'm not going to miss these because I've never equipped them on anybody, so I'm just going to sell them. This is an implant, which nobody gets implants. Adds constitution. Oh, I've got 3 response packages. Adds dexterity. Yeah. Selling those, like I said. Bonding. This is for melee, so I can sell all of those. I'm not going to use any melee. This is another melee. And the vibration cells are melee. Plating. Wait. What am I missing here? Nothing worse than coming back after a vacation. Yeah. I personally would have kept that belt. Makes you immune to mind control. I haven't had anybody mind control me yet. Shoot. I'm probably just too much of a noob. Yeah, I don't know if vacation's the right word for what I was doing, but I was definitely away. It is kind of a mental vacation. It's not really a physical vacation, camping. At least the kind of camping we're doing. It was like a training camp, basically. So the kids that I coach, it's their, they do practices throughout the week. So I'm going to sell a couple of these. I don't think I need all of them. 6 of them. I think I'm going to sell down to 3 each. And yeah. Also because I think Candace can give me some of these stimulants. Nothing wrong with a mental break. No, it was nice. It was nice. I didn't really use my phone a whole lot. Didn't, I'm a web developer, so I didn't have a computer screen in front of me all the time. Video games are a nice break, that's for sure. But I don't really get a chance to have a true break with them. It usually comes after work. So I don't consider staring at a computer screen necessarily a bad thing, but it is nice to do that and not have to stare at a computer screen, put it that way, and do it when I want. So all right. Well, I think that's pretty much it for Tatooine. I don't really know. I still have this strange stowaway mission. I haven't really done anything with that yet. Fair trade. Oh, I need to go find Aziz. Will reward you when you return to the gates inside Angkor Head. Angkor Head. Posic Dead Settler. I still don't know what I need to do with this. HK and then Giska. I still don't know what I'm going to do with my Giska, so... Alright, let me go see if I can find Aziz real quick. That seems to be the last thing I've got on Tatooine. And I just missed him somehow. He was supposed to be over by the gate, coming back in from the dune, I imagine. So it shouldn't take me too long to get back there. So Slapshot, I don't know if you're still around, but I know you like giving me crap about the Cubs. They are currently getting beat by the Diamondbacks. I was checking on that just a little bit ago. Looking for a pack of Jawas. That looks like some over here, right? Jawa. Gotta be him. Yeah, here's Aziz. You of your kind, Aziz of Jawa, would thank you for what was done. Mine have returned because of you. It is as we agreed, as Aziz hoped it was. I have things to give you. Take and be welcome. That'll be fine. Good luck. You were a good friend of the Jawas. We remember when your kind are gone. Ask if you need any more of anything. We got items. We received items. I don't know what the items are. Concussion grenades? Shields? Datapad. No? I don't know why these are showing up purple, because they're not new. I don't know. I don't know what he gave me. I don't know what he gave me at all. So, Nick, I remember when you carved pumpkins. Yeah, man. Might do that again this year. It was a good time. Sir, I'll be lurking for a bit. If I don't catch you again tonight, I hope the rest of your stream is great. Thank you, Scav. Glad you could stop by, man. I appreciate and enjoy the company. Especially because I know I can go to you with important Star Wars questions. So, no problem, man. Enjoy your lurk, and I'll be here. I'll be here for at least a little while longer. And made ugly sweater cookies. Oh, dude, those ugly sweater cookies did not turn out as well. They didn't turn out as well as I'd hoped. But it was a super cheap package that my wife had found. Yeah, it was, at least got to eat them, you know. So, always available for questions. I like it. I appreciate it too. Yeah, I'm really glad you guys could actually chat with one another, at least for a little bit. So now Slapshot can jump into your stream and bombard you with a bunch of hot takes in hockey. And you guys can argue about them and stuff. Alright. So this might be some of the boring part to you guys. But I'm going to talk with all of my friends and see what they're up to.
What can I do for you?
I wouldn't mind it. Nick, did I actually beat Mafia 3? I don't know. I thought you said you didn't beat it. I want to talk to you about your brother.
Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing.
Okay, she does not want to talk about it. So that's good. One fewer person. Now, he's not a Blackhawks fan, I can tell you that.
Yeah, what do you want?
But maybe he doesn't hate the Blackhawks? I've never heard him talk about the Blackhawks. That's not his team. I'll put it that way. The Blackhawks are not his team. I meant you, not me. Okay, I was going to say, I was a little confused there for a second. Yes, I did beat it. I did beat the game. It took me... so I went to go play it, and I think about 7 hours later, I did a stream. It was the longest stream I've ever done. 7 hours later, I finally beat it. So I thought I was like, oh, I'm this close to beating. I'll just, you know, normal 3-hour stream, and I'll finish it. And then 7 hours later, or maybe it was closer to 8, but yeah, I finally did. I was wondering if you had any more war stories.
I don't have as many strange stories like the last one I told you, but I do have a couple about me and the stuff I've done.
That sounds
In
pretty
one
creepy.
battle above the world of Althir, my unit managed to defeat a force of Althiri 10 times our own size. That battle gained me command of an entire subsect of my clan.
Tell me the story.
For 5 days, they had managed to hold off our forces, keeping us to the outer rings of their world, preventing us from attacking it directly. My task was to assault one of their flanks with a false attack. The Althiri would be drawn out by the units I had sent in. Once they had surrounded those units, the bulk of my forces...
I like it so far, but it's just really repetitive. Yeah. Do you know where you're at right now? Like, what's the last big story thing you've done?
Things didn't go as I had planned. I saw an opening, a mistake they had made in the disposition of their forces, and took it. While fending off our main force, they had let their fleet split in two.
I have a pretty good analogy for what I think of Mafia 3. I should really do a write-up on it.
And assaulted the center of their fleet, decimating them.
I should really do a write-up on it, but I haven't, and I didn't get a whole lot of like I didn't get a lot of recording done for it either. So you were a great warrior, Canderous.
Their slow, ponderous ship could not turn to face us without being overwhelmed.
Because when I do my write-ups, I like to make a video with it. I think it just kind of finishes, kind of just brings it all together, wraps it up in a nice bow.
Scatter and flee. Several even tried to dive through the plane of the rings to escape us. They were shredded by the rings, or crashed into rocks, or were destroyed by our forces as we pursued them. Warriors do not flee from a battle if they are losing. They fight to the end, as we did against your Jedi Revan. Another time, maybe, I'll tell you about how the war with the Republic went. For now, let's just get on with things. Is there something else you want to know?
Man, Canderous loves talking about himself. He is high-key narcissist, for sure. Can you give me some adrenal stimulants?
Here's a stat. There anything? Here's a
see. Let's see. Let's see if he'll just keep giving me stimulants, because I just sold a bunch that he gave me last time. That was all. All right. Mission actually... Doesn't Mission give me some items, too? I haven't really talked to HK yet.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
I'd like to try restoring some of your memory. You don't need to call me Master, you know. I want to begin a fighter simulation. What? Do you know anything about these Gizka, HK?
Statement. I have little knowledge of that to impart, Master.
Okay. Nobody seems to know about him.
Statement.
We have a little stowaway problem. Can you help?
Statement. I cannot be of assistance on that, Master.
I don't know who is going to be of assistance on that.
HK.
Okay, let's see if I can restore some of your memory.
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master.
I will say I'm a little bit worried.
To perish at the hands of ineptitude. As you desire, Master.
I'm gonna save before I do anything. So far, I've killed Richie Doucette, Michael Greco, and Roman Barbieri. All right. So you've got 3 bosses killed, or under bosses rather. Trying to think. There are... How many are there? Like, there's going to be like 6 or 7. And then, yeah, shoot. You're doing pretty good then. You're definitely doing good.
Statement.
But yeah, it is, and the way I would put it is that Mafia 3 has really, really good, like the meat of it is really, really good. You know, like say you're trying to write an essay for school or something, and your teacher gives you a word limit or a page limit, or you know, whatever minimums I should say. It's almost like you have a really, really good, concise thesis, but then they say, oh, but it has to be 20 pages long, and you're like, well, I can write my thesis in 2 pages. That's exactly what Mafia 3 is like. They're like, okay, let's take a game that really should be about 10 hours long, and let's make it 30 hours long. That's the best way I can explain it. It's a great, great, great game, but it is pooped on by its repetitiveness. Like, all the filler in between. I can definitely understand why people don't like it. I'll put it that way. All right, since I saved it, I'm gonna try to. Let's get started.
Statement. As you wish,
I'm gonna try to restore his memory.
The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. No. What are you doing, Master? That is my motor.
Oh gosh.
Stop! Supplication. Perhaps it would be best if you desisted your efforts for the moment, Master. This seems to be
He almost called me meatbag. I want to try again.
Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one.
All right. If I fail again, then.
Now close the last panel. I am afraid the operation did not succeed, Master. Though it was a valiant attempt for a meatbag. Supplication. Perhaps it would be best if you...
We'll do this later.
As you desire, Master.
All right, so I did not do it. I only started playing it yesterday. Really? Did you really? That seems like some pretty good progress for just 1 day or 2 days. You'll put it what way? It started spazzing right when you said that. Yeah, so I was saying, like, if you were trying to write a paper that really should only be like 2 pages long, and you tried making it into 20 pages long, like, the really good stuff is only 2 pages out of your 20 pages you wrote. That's what Mafia is. Like, it's like they took a game that was supposed to be 10 hours and made it 30 hours, you know? And yeah, it is way too repetitive. There's really no excuse for it, and I honestly can't even take 2K's side on it. Like, I can't justify what they did. I don't know why they did it. That's the thing. It's just so unnecessary. Oh yeah, totally, I understand. Yeah, for sure. I don't, like I said, I have no idea why they did it. I don't. It doesn't make any sense, you know? I mean, maybe because it's an open world game, they felt like they had to just have more volume to it. But the thing is like, people would have liked it, a more empty world, as long as it felt more, I don't know, it was concise, I guess. So, she can't help me with anything, so I'll just see if she'll talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Tell me more about your past.
Well, I suppose I have not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home.
Yeah, the Cubs are losing 6-0 to the Diamondbacks right now. Ouch.
Invigorating.
Invigorating?
They were so very alive. So full of hope and energy and zeal. In retrospect, I can see it was a little bit tragic.
I thought I had some Diamondbacks in my fantasy baseball team, but I guess I only have Zach Greinke. That's it. He's not pitching. Tragic?
Yes.
Like I'm having these one-word responses to her.
The Mandalorians.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Invaded. Many of those Jedi perished.
Oh, the Cubs. Oof.
They seemed invincible.
They're on a pretty good hot streak right now, for the most part.
All the time. Paragons of light and justice, sweeping away all iniquity.
They finished on a really good hot streak at the end of the before the All-Star break. The Jedi are not gods. Damn straight, I do look divine. If that was the case, they seem to be misrepresenting themselves.
I was merely using poetic license. Those Jedi, they were enthralling. Everyone wanted just to touch them.
To touch them,
Some
huh?
people thought it would bring them luck. Not that the peace they brought lasted very long.
Yeah. What happened?
The Jedi left. The people grew.
The Jedi left. There was no excuse.
Those
There's no
who
reason why they left. They
saw
just
their
left.
chance at revenge. And so the cycle continues. The oppressed become the new generation of oppressors.
That's kind of what Jedi do. If you guys, you know, they just
were
leave.
treated well
They don't really say why. They just leave. Gone. Like, oh, cool. That's nice. Was it that bad?
Of course it was. They took their frustrations and hate.
I know a game you should play is Resident Evil 7. You know, I'm interested. I have to say, I actually am interested.
Protected, but no one looks out for the injustice.
But I haven't played like any of the Resident Evil games. I played a little bit of 5, but that's it.
Sorry. I should not have.
So I feel like I'd be a poser. As long as you do not let your anger influence you.
Don't you see? The very fact I mentioned it means it has its influence. Anger can lead to the dark side. And I
We had
must
Luke
be ever
Farrell
careful
pitching
that
for
I do
us.
not fall back into those ways.
He gave up 6 earned runs in 3 1/3 innings.
For your support.
And then we brought in
My
Dunsing,
outburst was
who
uncalled for.
did not give up
You
any
did
earned
not
runs.
flash back at me.
So,
You are a much
interesting.
better
I
Jedi than
wonder why we started with Farrell.
But let us not speak more of this now. We should continue on our journey.
So that means it would have been
Perhaps
Chatwood's
later
turn
we
in
will talk again.
the rotation, probably. 7 isn't really connected as far as I know. It didn't seem like it, which is one of the reasons why I was interested. But yeah.
How may I be? What is it? I have been thinking much about our journey.
I figured I'll talk to Juhani again, see if she has anything else. I think the Umbrella Corporation is in it, but that's about it.
From one who is nearly a stranger to
So just kind of
me.
some
We
references, in
cannot
other
be
words.
easily, or for long. Even on Dantooine, I remained alone. Not ostracized exactly, but separate.
Tell me about your people. I am interested to know about the Khajiit of the Star Wars
In
world.
truth, I have lived in the Republic too long, and I know little. I never met any others of my race other than my parents. But we are not diplomats. We do not deal well with.
Probably because you guys steal all the time. That's what the Khajiit
It's
do.
new to me.
They steal everything.
It is warming. I feel almost welcome. Needed. You seem to be very decisive when it is required of you. It is reassuring to know that I can count on someone like you.
It's only because I haven't found out how to ditch you yet. It is nice that you hold me in such high regard. We are all in this together. You could try counting on one of the others, you know. Say, we're all in this together.
Yes, and that is my point. I
I,
find it difficult to explain.
the risk of sounding
It is so different from what
conceited.
I'm used to. Just thank you for accepting.
I'm not trying to send her the message that I'm interested. I've got a thing going already.
What is it? Of course.
Alright, so Juhani is all talked out. I'm sure Zalbar still doesn't want anything to do with me yet. Yeah. Got me a few of my grenades already. Have anything more to say about yourself, Zalbar? Yeah, pretty much. I didn't play any Resident Evil games except for 7, but I didn't finish it. I rented it from Gamefly, then I rage quit on this one part and sent it back. Well, dang, where do I sign up? You'll have to tell me more eventually. Yeah, he's still not going to tell me anything. Let's see if T3 will tell me anything yet. Okay, T3 can't make me any programming spikes. You don't even know what I was going to ask. Just chime in if you ever have any advice. Okay, yeah. T3, it's... I mean, we're trying to talk to a robot here, so... who else do I have left? Who else? I talked to Mission already. I've got Karth. And Bastila are in the cockpit. I think that's it. It's fun though. Strongly recommend it. How much of a what's the word I'm looking for? Thriller is it? How big of a thriller game is it? Like, is it lots of jump scares? 'Cause that's kind of what I would expect.
Yes, what's on your mind?
But that's not really, like, I don't dislike those types of games necessarily, but they're not necessarily my style of game. But I can appreciate that it seems to have some RPG elements to it. Narrative driven. We didn't end our last discussion very well. Do you want to talk? You got pretty upset last time we spoke. Maybe he knows something about the Giska.
I'm not really sure.
No.
Yes, what's it?
Stowaway?
Sorry.
No, he's not going to help me with that
what's on
either.
your mind?
Like 95% thriller, more horror. Okay. Well, maybe that might be a game that I play in October then, which is only, like less than 3 months from now. The other 5% is action shooter. So maybe that's a really good October game then. I do want to play Alien vs. Predator. Alien vs. Predator? Why did I say Alien vs. Predator? Alien Isolation. I want to play that. And I have a few other horror games that I've never really touched that I might be interested in playing, but maybe RE7 then. All right. Don't you want to talk? You got pretty upset the last time we spoke.
I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps.
Bashle's just awkwardly standing there.
Important. It's just, I feel a bit useless.
We're having our bro moment.
Jedi. All this feels
our bromant.
Completely out of my league.
And how's that excuse your actions? Why don't you return to the front lines then? Maybe if you pull yourself together, you won't be so useless. Actually, nah, I'm over-exaggerating. 80% horror, 20% shooter. Okay. How does that excuse your actions?
It doesn't, I know. It's been a while since I've even had to think about that sort of thing. I just hate not knowing.
I need to take that dang thing off his face. I can't take him seriously.
Helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I?
Yes. You sure have. Not really. I couldn't care less what you think. You sure have. Don't worry about it, Karth.
No, I do worry about it. I've traveled the lanes more than once. I should know better than this. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology?
Only if you agree to work with me for once. No, I won't. Just keep quiet and do what you're told from now on. Man.
Done. Let's get underway then, shall we, partner?
Alright. Let's see. He might have more to say.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Nope, he doesn't.
You got it.
Alright. And Bashla, we gotta save, so I don't, like I said, I don't want to blow it. I feel like if it's like any other BioWare game, it's not very easy to blow it.
How can I help?
You have to actually try really hard if you're trying to blow a relationship, so it's really interesting. For sure, play it. Like I said, I'm interested. I will add it to my list. I need to watch a couple other people play it, too. I think I tuned in on somebody's stream for just a few, just like a minute or so. But the ammo in that game is horrible, though. Like, the amount of it. Is it like Prey? How I kept running out of ammo when I was playing Prey? You look like you have something to say. Yeah.
I do. I've been trying to come up with the best way to say this
Ooh,
for some time.
what's she gonna say?
I suppose I should just come out and say it. The truth is, I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. I'm glad you're with us.
What was that? I think we're going deaf. You better say it again. Is that a compliment from you? You made that sound very painful for you to admit. I'm gonna play the deaf card.
You're teasing me. You know very well what I said.
I'm still reeling from the shock. Was that a compliment? It's just that you sounded so pained saying it.
Well, yes. Surely that's not so surprising.
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm not. Why must you make this so difficult for me? Can't you just accept a simple compliment?
I'm trying to, but I don't have the options to accept it. Maybe I was distracted by the grudging manner in which it was given. You can keep your thanks. I don't need it. Or you. Fine. Thank you for the thought.
I know my manner can be a bit taciturn. I know you must be getting sick of my lectures about the dark side and everything else. I spent all my years being hounded by my instructors, being told so often how gifted and important I was until I was sick of it. I remember when I was younger, I used to swear that I would never become as self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters. It's ironic.
There's these monsters where you need to empty like 3 magazines into them but only have 4 bullets. That's what made me rage. Yeah, that's kind of how Prey was turning into, but then I realized, at least for Prey, I can't speak on Resident Evil because I haven't played it, but for Prey, I just wasn't, I was trying to fit a square peg into a round hole, and there were just better ways for me to do things. So that'd be interesting to see if Resident Evil's at all the same. Don't forget edgy, critical, and overly secretive. Nonsense, you're not self-absorbed or stodgy. Maybe, but you don't need to be like that. Nonsense.
That's kind of you to say, but I know for myself it's not really true. Being controlled has kept everyone around me at an arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion. Maybe it's time to change that. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you. I had to tell you how much I care for you. As a friend, of course.
Yeah, not as a friend, let's be honest. Great, you've had your say, now leave me alone. For good. Gosh, what a butthead. I'm glad you did. We could be more than friends, Bastila.
Please, it's not allowed. I have to remain true to the Jedi ideal. If this is going to cause a problem, maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
Oh no. No, I'm glad you did. I care for you too, Bastila, as a friend. Three words that just stabs in the heart. Great, you've had your say, now leave me alone for good.
Well, that was not nearly so difficult as I feared. Thank you for hearing me out. I feel much better, but enough soul searching for now. We should probably continue on with our mission.
Alright, I could not tell her that I cared for her more than a friend. Who made this game anyway? This is BioWare. This is a BioWare game.
How can I help?
And that is it.
Can I suggest?
Yeah, some of the older RPGs, just because of the sheer amount of things that you can say, they didn't have voice actors. So, all right, I think we're heading out of here. We got that was Tatooine. We got Manon, Korriban, which I'm excited to go to Korriban, Kashyyyk, Dantooine, and Yavin. Dang. So there's. I did Tatooine first. This is the Selkath here. The Sith were on Korriban, I believe. Kashyyyk is the Wookiees. Small space station orbiting the gas giant Yavin. I don't feel like I've been here yet, right? A small space station? Maybe we'll try that. There's something a little smaller. Yeah, Slapshot, the production value of video games has changed drastically in the last 14 years since this game came out. Like a protagonist voice actor wasn't really looked at as like a negative, you know, not having one wasn't looked at as a negative thing back then. And now obviously it's a must. Oh, we're getting shot at. Dang it, I didn't save. I mean, I did, but I didn't save, like, right away. The controls on this are just not good. I turned up my DPI, but I still, like, I can't... I still can't keep up with them. That's the thing. hit it, but I can't make my second shot at it. I just can't keep up. Turn. There's only one more. I think I just got it. Dang. Go to hell. Yeah, those things suck, man. I turned up my DPI, like my DPI on my mouse was all the way up, and I don't know. Maybe it's probably a lot smoother on console. That's my guess. But yeah, I'm moving. I move my mouse way more for that than anything else, and it's still just like. I mean, I've got a big space here to move my mouse, and I'm using the entire space, and it's still just not turning very much. Sucks. I was talking to you. Wait, why are you talking to me? What did I do? Alright, let's see what's on this little space station. Is there a star map on here?
How can I help?
You're curious about something?
Am I so transparent? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, considering our bond. Yes, there is something.
Getting tan? Yeah, I do that. It's from all the running out in the sun, and it doesn't take me very long. Like, if I spend 15-20 minutes out there in the sun, I'll get pretty dark.
Don't even start with that. You're the one who asked.
Starting to look Mexican? Most people think I am.
Now that you've brought it up, I see I shouldn't have waited as long as I have. In our time together, I've been watching you. You are a true servant of the light. You follow the tenets of the Jedi Order despite the lure of the dark side. And with so little training, for me it has always been a constant battle. Don't you find it difficult at all? You make it seem so easy. Or is that only an illusion?
Interesting. I just do what I think is right. It's a struggle for me sometimes. I don't think about it much. I just do what I think is right.
And that's enough for you. If only it were as easy for me. If only the right path was always clear. I've always struggled for control over my passions. I've always been too quick to anger, too quick to get involved. My instructors constantly berated me for it. I've often dreamed that I might be able to confront Darth Malak myself. I dream I can use all this power I have to kill him and stop all the death and destruction. I just think about all the evil
that seems
the city caused, and I get so furious. Yet we are told that these feelings are the path to the dark side.
Are you saying you don't believe in the corruption of the dark side? I think destroying that kind of evil would be worth it. You have to trust in the wisdom of the Jedi Code. It sounds like you have your own demons to face. Are you saying you don't believe in the corruption of the dark side?
I don't know. Would the power I use to kill Darth Malak be too tempting to keep using? Would I become the kind of evil I want to destroy?
Yeah, I guess you can't kill somebody out of spite.
Become as evil as Malak. I just can't.
But you can kill them. Jedi can kill people.
I mean, how could I? No.
You just can't do it with any anger.
I'm sorry.
That's what doesn't make any sense.
Asking you this. The Jedi teachings are clear. Who am I to question them? And even worse, who am I to try and make you question them?
What? What?
These are dangerous thoughts. The indulgence of a vain mind. Please, forget I ever mentioned this. Let's just return to our mission.
I couldn't even... Oh, kind of weird you can't even, like... I couldn't say anything else to her.
How can I help?
I was actually just trying to find out, like, if anybody would tell me about where we're at now.
What's on your mind?
Tell me why you want revenge on Saul so badly.
I already told you, he betrayed us all.
It seems to be more personal than that, that is all. Come on, Karth, you aren't fooling me.
Well, there is more to it. I'm sure you don't want to hear about it.
I do, if that's alright with you.
It's just that I don't talk about it very much, okay? I told you about my homeworld, Telos. 4 years ago, Saul led the Sith fleet there and demanded its surrender. The planet refused, and Saul proceeded to devastate its entire surface. Millions died. I had a a wife and a son on Telos. I thought they would be safe there, but my task force arrived too late to be of much help. We didn't have enough medical supplies. The colony was burning and the dying were everywhere. I remember holding my wife and screaming for the medics, but they didn't come in time.
Sorry, I had to get food. No worries, man. What you got? Anything good? That's terrible. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Of course not. How could you? I had nothing left after that, really. I devoted myself to the fleet. Hunting Saul was my only purpose. I miss them. And I know killing Saul won't bring them back. And it won't make me happy again, but I have to do it. I don't expect you to understand, but I have to pay him back for what he's done. I have to. It's all I have left.
What was she like, your wife? So what tough break you haven't got over yet? Is this where all that anger comes from? What was she like, your wife?
She had courage, and she was stubborn. Could never talk her out of anything when she put her mind to it. And she hated it when I signed back onto the fleet at the start of the war. I had planned on leaving soon to join her.
So what happened to your son?
His name was Dustle, and I don't know what happened.
Dustle?
The
That's a weird name.
Complete ruin, and we never found any trace of him. I made inquiries and followed the reports from Telos for years, but I stopped. Anyway,
I got a
hope that
banana.
answers your question. Let's continue with what we were doing.
Yeah, that's something at least. I had a few bananas today. I had 2.
Yes, what's on your mind?
2 bananas most days.
You got it.
All right. Well, they're pretty much talked out. As long as these geese don't attack me, like I don't care. You guys can stay as long as you want. All right. Let's see what we've got around here. Bringing Bastila and Yavin. I don't know. I'm really liking HK-47. I think I'm gonna bring him. I do need to re-equip his other blaster. Alright, let's do that now before I forget. And I don't think shield. Wait. I guess I never did have a droid shield. Okay. She's got Sith energy shield. What do I have? Arcanian energy and Mandalorian melee shield. Okay. Alright, that's at least something. It's at least something.
What?
Access panel. Save first. Save. We still have some sand saves. Oh, Hercules, what's up, man? I'm glad you could make it, man. How was your day and how was your weekend this past week? Yes, buttons. Buttons for days. Who is that? What do you want? I recognize your ship. Davix, isn't it? But who are you? You new or something? Yeah, I'm new. Very new. I don't know what you're talking about. Open this door. I am your friend. Open this door. I'll blow my way in. I'm going to say, I'm your friend. Yes, I'll open the door for you, friend. Sweet. I didn't think I could use... I just use Force Persuade through a video monitor? Alright. Suvom 10. You don't look like I thought you would. Too human. Don't see many of your kind out here at all anymore. Not since the war at any rate. What brings you here? Just got home from work and I absolutely hate my job now. My weekend was good. How was yours? So wait, you... Like... What happened at your job? Did something go, like, really bad? My weekend was pretty good. It just flew by really quick. It was a good amount of driving. I competed in my last track and field meet for the season, so yeah. Got to see some people that I haven't seen in a long time, though, which was great. Really glad I got to see them. But yeah, just the weekend just flew by is all. That's all. That's how it always is, though, you know. I'm on a chest for the Jedi Council. I'm trying to defeat Darth Malak. I seek the pieces of a map to a Star Forge. None of your business, Bug Eyes. I seek the pieces? Star Forge. Never heard of it. There's nothing in this system except ruins of Exar Kun's war. Exar Kun? What? Don't tell me you youngsters don't know anything about Exar Kun and that war. But then again, there have been a lot of troubles recently, I've heard. Enlighten me about Exar Kun. Exar Kun was a Jedi, to start at least. He came here to Yavin and landed on the fourth moon, the one you can see through the window. There were some ancient Sith temples there, and in them Exar Kun gained terrible powers. He raised the Sith and waged a war against the Republic, much like what seems to be happening today. But Exar Kun was far more powerful than any Sith Lord who has come since. The very ground trembled beneath his feet, and when he looked at you, you just... Well, that's all in the past now. I've got my life of staying here and tinkering with the stuff I've found in the ruins, and the things the Trandoshans and smugglers bring me. Trandoshans? Who are the Trandoshans? The Trandoshans? Mercenaries and bounty hunters. Scum, mostly. They look like big two-legged lizards. Oh, sort of like Rhodians? Nice. Savage comment. What do they want with you? They found me here a couple of years after the war ended. Usually they don't bargain with people they find alone in abandoned space stations, but we worked out a deal. I'd give them a few of my more applicable inventions at reasonable prices, and they'd keep me supplied with food and new materials. It's worked out well so far, for years, really. With Davik gone, they've been getting ideas, though. Anything else you want to know? Maybe they could sell me. You don't happen to play POSIC, do you? Ugh, gross. We're not doing that. Do you have anything you'd be willing to sell me? Yeah, I have a few things kicking around the place, stuff the Trandoshans and smugglers have brought for me to look at, and a few things I've been making from parts. They aren't cheap, though. They pay a lot for what I can make. Anything I sell to you, I can't exactly sell to them, now can I? But if you're willing to pay, I've got a few of my more advanced things you can look at. I'm always working on more, so you can check back some other time if I don't have what you want right now. Here, have a look. Great. One of the operators who puts in food orders for the patients is terrible at her job. I should have been home over an hour ago, but because she can't do her job properly, we didn't get done until almost an hour after the kitchen closed. I guess the silver lining is it gets me extra money on the check, which means closer to new PC. Dang. Yeah, that sucks. It sucks to have to rely on somebody that, well, that you don't want to rely on, you know? Oh, this is some good stuff. Dang. Light exoskeleton. This stuff looks... This is really good. And I can actually afford it right now. But yeah, as you said, on the bright side, you get a couple more bucks closer to that PC. So that's good. I hope you're getting close, man. I know you've been working at it for a while. I know you had some car trouble and stuff too, which set you back. So hopefully you're getting close again. I'm back. I got more food. More bananas? Did you get a bunch more bananas? Just get like a whole... Just get a couple arms full of bananas. That'd be... You'd probably just poop for days. Light... I don't know if I want this exoskeleton. It wouldn't even be for myself. It'd be for like... It'd be for like Bastila, probably. And this is upgradable, but so is... See, I like it gives +4 dexterity and +4 stealth. Ugh, I just don't know. Stabilizer, dexterity, blaster bolt deflection. Awareness +10. That's pretty good. It's an implant, though. And here's another. This is immune to mind affecting and poison. Maybe I should buy this. You got cereal this time? What cereal you got? That's an important question. This is immune to mind affecting and poison. I feel like I want to buy this. Implant level 3, but I don't even have implant level 1 yet. About $300 saved so far, and I work 6 days next week, so that'll help. Okay. Any idea? I can't remember. Did you tell me that you were going to do a custom build, or were you going to get a pre-built one? And if it was, well, either way, I guess. Any idea how much you were gonna try to save up for it? It is, I know my current build that I'm playing on was probably somewhere in the $700 range. But it's definitely a mid-range PC. It is not a super fancy one. But it is a custom build. Damn, Giska. Dippin' Dots cereal. My mom got it, not me. Don't judge. I've never even heard of that. I mean, I know what Dippin' Dots like. Dippin' Dots like the ice cream. They make a cereal now. Access denied. Okay. That one's not gonna work. Over here. Denied. Okay. Good. Good. All right. I'm sure we're gonna end up going to that moon, right? The moon we can see out the window. That's what he said. Gosh dang it, HK. Dylan Fitz cereal. Dippin' Dots cereal is a thing. That is crazy. Now I'm interested. Crap. I'd rather do a custom build, but since GPUs are still kind of pricey, I'm seeing pre-builds cheaper than what I end up paying for the same general parts. That's what I was going to suggest, is that unless it's like super important to you, yeah, pre-builds are kind of the way to go right now, with both GPU and memory being as expensive as they are. I guess this guy's going to have to help me with something else. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Tell me about this system. Tell me about yourself. How did you know Davik? Tell me about this system. Well, this gas giant here is Yavin, and it's got a whole bunch of moons around it. The only really interesting one is Yavin 4, though, and it's been pretty much picked clean. What was on Yavin 4? It's not that exciting. Tastes nothing like Dippin' Dots. Huh. Is it a certain flavor? Like Dippin' Dots come in a bunch of different flavors. Is it a specific flavor? What was on Yavin 4? When Exar Kun started the Great Sith War 50 years ago, he used Yavin 4 as a base, building a lot of his Sith temples there. When he lost, the Republic came and bombed the surface of the planet, destroying pretty much everything. Pretty much everything? Well, you can still find a few things here and there on the surface, some buried from the bombardment, some that look much, much older. I've been there a bunch of times and found pretty much all there was to find. I took them back here and tinkered with them a bit, getting them up and working or improving them. I have a bunch you can look at if you're interested. Maybe purchase? Sure, what do you have? Is it the same? I was going to say it's the same thing. This flavor is cookies and cream. Okay. So it should at least be a decent cereal. Maybe even if it doesn't taste like Dippin' Dots. Is this guy gonna just come back to selling me stuff all the time? Tell me about yourself. Me? I'm nobody, doing nothing. I've been in the system for over 50 years before the station was even built. I just sit around all day and tinker with this and that, trying out a few of my ideas. Why did you come here? The station is an old Republic supply depot from when they were fighting Exar Kun. Once they destroyed Yavin 4's surface, though, they didn't need it anymore. Once they'd gone, I decided to move in and use the place myself. It's not very roomy, but I think it's turned out alright. And it's close to Yavin 4, where I got most of my parts. Nobody comes here except the smugglers and Trandoshans anyway, so I get left alone the way I like it. Who are the smugglers? So you're from this system. Well, not exactly. See, I'm not as young as I look. Actually, I'm pretty old by most standards. I've been here since the war, really. Were you in the war? Sith were building a whole lot of temples on Yavin 4 by Exar Kun's order, and they needed people to build it for them, so they got slaves. Ah. Most of the slaves were put to work on the buildings directly, but there are a lot of other things you need to make a planet working base. Weapons, for instance. So they forced some Baragwin to work for them making weapons. You know Baragwin, right? And I was one of the ones working under the Baragwin. I guess you could say I had the talent for it. The Baragwin I worked for, he took me under his wing and made me his apprentice even. But almost all of them died when the Republic destroyed the place, so I guess it's useless to think about. Well, who are the Baragwen? You don't know who the Baragwen are? They're the best damn weapons merchants in the galaxy. That's who they are. They were in space selling arms to the highest bidder before my species even got off our homeworld. Their weapons are the highest quality you can find, too, better than either the Republic or the Sith. Do you have any Baragwen? We do know he has some. Let's see. What about this station? Yeah, they already mentioned that. I'm just trying to skip through. I feel like he's got to let me in somewhere. I'd like to ask you something else. Who are the smugglers? Rhodians, Aqualish, Twi'leks, whatever. They all work on an organization called the Exchange. You might have heard of them. They run smuggling operations all over the galaxy, weapons, slaves, whatever someone's willing to pay the price for. They found my talents very useful. Like the Trandashans, they get me to patch up and upgrade what they bring and pay me well for it. They also bring news and supplies. Alright. How do you know Davik? Maybe, do you know anything about ancient star maps or the Star Forge? Hey, never heard of them, or it. There are plenty of artifacts on Yavin 4, but no forges or whatever. If that's all you're interested in, you'll probably want to try another system. Okay. So then I will leave you be, sir. So this dude is this is pretty much just a place to buy stuff, it seems like. Power skills, feats. Yeah, I need heavy armor proficiency. And I'm not super close to leveling up, but not super far either. But it looks like this is pretty much all I got here. Yavin is just a place to buy stuff. Right? Yeah, it sure is. So, back we go. You know who you look like? DB Cooper. Really? You look just like him. Alright, let me see if I agree with that or not. DB Cooper. Because I don't think we have any pictures of that guy. DB Cooper. We have, yeah. Interesting. Unidentified man who hijacked a Boeing 727. I know you're thinking of what is that movie? Without a Paddle? But does anybody know what that dude looks like? That's funny. That's funny, Slapshot. You look just like him. Oh, I think I just... Hip, I think, just popped out of socket, but it's all good. It's back in now. Alright, so... I went to Yavin. I think... Let's see. Where's... Okay. You discovered another ancient star map in the Dune Sea of Tatooine. As before, the map is incomplete, but each map you find fills in more missing pieces of the puzzle. Hopefully, once you find all the star maps, they will give you the location. So, does it tell me the locations? He was in his mid-40s, LOL. So are you. Like... Not quite. Not quite in my mid-40s. In fact, I think you are him. Yeah. I'm calling the police. We'll go ahead and send him on over. I'm not sure that they'd agree, though. I don't know. I'm definitely not in my mid-40s. I'm 27, so probably a little young. But other than that, I mean, I think you're spot on. Let's travel to Kashyyyk. Oh, did I forget to save it again? Am I going to have to shoot people again? That's what I don't think about these things. I didn't even think about it at all. It seems okay. I didn't get shot at right there. So let me show up on Kashyyyk. So let me get a big Wookiee hug. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm 40. I'm so tired and aching all over. I feel like I'm 140. Oh, there it is. Now we know where it's at. Even though we saw very little little stuff in the background, we know exactly where that star map is. Not to mention, if he was alive, he would be in his 80s. Yeah, maybe you could convince them that I'm in my 80s. I mean, hey, you already convinced everybody else I'm 40, so maybe it's not that hard to convince them I'm 80.
Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. Kashyyyk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not have expected to find the alien technology of a star map here.
Oh, that sounds pretty racist, but okay. It looked like the star map was on the forest floor. Do you think the Wookiees are involved? I don't have time for your visions, Bastila.
The Wookiees of Kashyyyk make their home high among the Rosha branches. Only their bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest,
Cereal's trash.
the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more
What's your
clear
favorite
as we
cereal?
discover the
Have we
star
talked about
map's
cereals
location.
before? Because I do like talking about cereals.
How can I help?
Ooh, I'd like to talk about what you said before about giving in to your emotions.
Yes, I did end that quite abruptly, didn't I? Perhaps a master could have addressed my questions with the proper wisdom.
What is anybody's favorite cereal? Anybody feel free to enter this.
My purpose on this mission was to guide you in the way of the light, to help you avoid the temptations of the dark side. But I fear I've failed in that task. I don't think I'm the proper Jedi to guide you. I'm no master. You should have remained with the Council.
No, I disagree.
Perhaps you're not being truly objective then. There's no need to spare my feelings on this point. The fact of the matter is, I have never possessed much skill at controlling myself. With the bond that joins us, it seems I have even less. You have maintained the path of the light side, but it has been in spite of my influence, not because of it. It's increasingly obvious I am unable to guide you properly.
I think they would believe me if I told them you were freaking DB Cooper. My fave is Frosted Mini Wheats. Frosted Mini Wheats are good. I haven't had those in forever, actually. Cheerios. Normal Cheerios. Yes, I enjoy eating cardboard rings in milk. That's the best. Something that has too much cereal or too much sugar. What is it? What is it, Inkling? I must know. Why do you like talking about cereal? I just like... I don't know. I could probably eat cereal for a bunch of different meals. And I have in many occasions. So what now? You're doing your best, I'm sure. Oh, you see that too? I don't need you anymore. You're doing your best, I'm sure.
That's kind of you to say, but I think the evidence speaks for itself. I think I may have made a very big mistake. I simply hope that you are not the one who pays the price, ultimately, for the fact that I can't help you enough.
Oh, I'm a badass. I won't pay any price. Maybe we could help each other. You're being too hard on yourself. I don't need your help anyway. I can find my own way. Maybe we could help each other.
That's a kinder response than I deserve. And I can see there is wisdom in your words. You continue to be there for me, don't you? Even after I keep pushing you away,
Oh, here we
you're
go.
still around when I need you most. You're like no man I've known before. And you're nothing like what I expected you to be after the council sent us on this mission together.
Oh, yeah. We're made for each other, Bachelor. You have to see that.
I need time to think about all this. Things have
Oh,
not going as I
giggity.
thought they would. We should continue on with our mission for now.
Finally. Fave cereal, Lucky Charms. Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick. Giggity. Yeah, my favorite cereal is Cinnamon Life. I like Cinnamon Life. It has a unique texture. That's my favorite, and it's sweet too. So, like, I'm not a huge fan of the bland cereals, like your regular Cheerios Slapshot.
Yes, what's on your mind?
All right,
You got it.
Karth, you just had to sit there and listen to that conversation. So my bad. At least we didn't like start getting down and dirty, and you know, oh, Karth, can you leave the cockpit? I got something to work on. Alright. I'm not going to talk to anybody else because nobody else seems to care as much, so. Oh, actually, maybe I can get Zalbar to open up here. Do you know anything about the planet we're on? Lucky Charms is cat food. It's it's shaped like cat treats. Well, no, it is shaped like cat food, isn't it? Because it depends on the type of cat food. But the marshmallows. It's all about the marshmallows. Do you know anything about the planet we're on? I've been away from Kashyyyk a long time, but things look the same as I left them. Slavers still hold my people prisoner. This is the first time he's talking to me. I'm not sure what I can tell you or even what I would do, what I would want to. You're an outsider here too. It angers me. Jeez. Have anything more to say? I saved you. I deserve respect. Alright, he's gonna open up to me after this. But should I bring him along? I'm missing one person. And it looks like Mace Windu. Is there any action in this and in any shape or form? There is a lot of talk. It is a classic RPG. There's a lot of talking. But yes, there is action too. I promise. Karthman and like, I'll just be over here with my video camera. Totally not filming you. Nope. Yeah. Carry on. Carry on. Don't mind me. I don't know if I want to bring Zalbar or not. Yeah, I'll bring Zalbar. Why not? It's his homeland. Greetings to you. While I'm pleased to welcome you to planet G5623, I do not see your ship on my docking schedule. The Zerka Corporation will see to your needs, of course, but there will be a $100 or 100 credit docking fee in advance, I fear. Docking fee? Why do I need to pay that? Could I get some information about the planet? I thought this was Kashyyyk. What services does 100 credits get me? Don't make demands. I'm Spanky Patterson, and I'll land where I wish. Could I get some information about the planet? I thought this was Kashyyyk. This is what the dominant indigenous species calls this world, but maintaining this outpost grants Zerka Corporation naming rights in the trade guides. But I'm sorry, I really must insist the docking fees be paid before I impart any further services. I must follow proper procedure. Upon collection of the correct fees, I'll extend what resources the Zerka Corporation can offer. I'm sure you understand. I can't pay you the 100 credits. I refuse to pay. What will you do about it? Is the price negotiable? Simply put, no. Operation of these remote outposts is an expensive endeavor. I represent wealthy clients. You should let me pass. I don't think we need to pay the docking fee. Perhaps you don't need to pay the docking fee. Any services you need will more than make up for it.
The Force should not be used for profit and personal gain. As Jedi, we should be above such things.
I see you have a Wookiee with you. Can I assume you understand the language? For a fee, Zerka Corporation can provide a translator for you during your visit. I'm trained in the Force. I'll have no trouble. It will not be necessary to understand more than you can know. Watching you play this game is like being trapped in an elevator with a dysfunctional couple. Everything is smart-mouthing each other, it seems like. Yeah, there's a lot of smart-mouthing going on, for sure. That will not be necessary. Very well, only the most adaptive people seem to comprehend the Wookiees' language, such as it is. Now then, please follow me to our information center. I will answer any further questions there. Actually, speaking of our Wookiee friend, I need to level him up. Injury and repair. Feats. Oh, he's got a melee? Interesting. Master rapid shot. Blaster pistol. Heavy weapons. I think his is actually a blaster rifle. I think. I'm not going to use that yet, though. Let's go Master rapid shot. And accept. And then let's take a look at his bowcaster. It is a blaster rifle, so we can upgrade that. Demolitions. Alright. We'll do... I'm just going to keep upgrading those at all times, and we'll try to upgrade demolitions for right now. I don't really know what to do, so... Do blaster rifle. Okay. And we'll accept that. And he's fully leveled up now. I'm supposed to follow Janos Wertka. I don't know if I want to, though, to be honest. Kind of want to see what's in this footlocker. But I don't want to get attacked.
No problem. Got it.
Interface visor and a med pack. It was locked, but Zerka Corporation didn't care that I broke into it, apparently. That's interesting. I thought Zerka Corporation might just kind of freak out on me. Okay, I'm going to be honest, though, too. This planet looks pretty awesome. Kind of making me think of... It's giving me like a Donkey Kong vibe right now. Photo... What's this dude's name? Midu? Alright, we'll follow that dude. Oh, there's Comad. What? Greetings to you, human. It would seem the call of the hunt has brought us both to this troubled world. I have not been here long, but I can already see I will not be as welcome here as I had hoped. What are you doing here, Comad? Following me? Well, I'm sure you would prove an interesting hunt. I don't track sentient prey. Two-legged animals do a fine job of killing each other without me. I've come here to seek even greater prey than what we have faced on Tatooine, but the climate here is politically cold. I don't know if I'll be allowed to hunt. How long is this game? I think it's gonna... I think it tends to be in like the 30 to 35 hour range. That's what it seemed like. I use howlongtobeat.com usually when I try to research some games. Maybe you can check that out. I thought it was around 30 to 35 hours. Whose permission are you looking for? An astute question. Zerka Corporation seems in control here, but they don't care if I wander the Shadowlands so long as I have paid their docking fee. Instead, I hope to gain the trust of the native Wookiee population. I'm not here to just kill the biggest thing I can find. I want to understand how they hunt. What are you doing to gain their trust? Very little. I'm sure they've had enough of off-worlders like the Zerka claiming good intentions. I will simply try to stay out of their way. Excuse me. I've heard an off-worlder that has gained respect by living in the Shadowlands for some years. Perhaps I will attempt the same. It could just be Hunter Tales, though. I kind of think of Endor when I see this planet, but the music does give off a DK vibe. The music and the lighting, I feel like, and the wood, I don't know. What do you know of Kashyyyk? I know that I don't know enough. Even from this docking area, I can see this world is a true wonder. My desert-dimmed imagination didn't do it justice. It's just a shame to see Zerka Corporation here. They lack an appreciation for the wild nature of this world. I don't like having to deal with them. I'm looking for a star map. Have you heard anything? No, but I wasn't listening for such talk. I'm sorry that I can't help you. If not Zerka, who would you prefer to deal with? The native leadership of the Wookiees, of course. This is their world after all. I can't understand why they have allowed it to be misused. Perhaps they had no choice. There's always the option to fight, even if there's no option to win. Of course, that is easy for me to say being an outsider. I'd hope they are not complicit in the enslaving of their world, but it's not my place to judge. I've only just arrived. I have to leave. Alright. Let's see if we can't find you some action, Slapshot. Kashyyyk, my home. I should have prepared you for coming here, but I don't know if I've prepared myself. Prepared me? What do you mean? I didn't leave Kashyyyk voluntarily. Mission must have told you how I was fleeing slavers, but there was more. I'm in exile. The slavers on Kashyyyk only took me after I was forced to leave my home village 20 years ago. Or my village home. Why were you forced to leave? My brother made deals with the slavers and allowed them to get a foothold. I found out and attacked him. The fight was stopped, but my father did not believe me when I told him about my brother's actions. I was made an exile, disowned by my home and people. I should not be here. They will not accept me back. Why didn't your father believe you? When I attacked my brother, I was so mad, I used my claws. You don't understand what that means to a Wookiee. Our claws are tools, not weapons. To use them in battle is to become an animal. It is madness without honor. I'm forever a mad claw in the eyes of my people. Nothing I say is to be trusted. They were right to cast me out. We'll deal with that if we have to. Let's go. I don't have much hope. Alright. Glad to hear it. And that was the last of our Tatooine saves that I just overwrote. Alright, well, there's some stuff to loot over here. We got Janos's office, which is where I'm supposed to go, and the Great Walkway. I'll go here first. Stimulants. What is that? Is that a Wookiee in a cage? Okay, people. I don't like you guys already. I mean, of course, I've never really liked Zerka, but for real? This dude can't even stand up. Greetings again. How can Zerka Corporation serve you during your visit to Ideen? Any supplies? What is available here? Tell me about the planet. You called it G5623 before. Looking for something called a star map. I'm sorry, but I have no information on that. Are you sure you meant to come here? This world is very primitive. Much of it is still unexplored, even by the locals. The forest gets ever more dangerous the further you descend. The lowest levels, the Shadowlands, are largely unknown. Plane is still very much untamed, but we do not send out patrols for lost tourists. Okay, I don't need to talk to that dude. He's a douche. Zerka Guard Captain, Zerka Guard.
Hold here, Spacer. Zerka Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in wild Ideen. Katarn attacks are especially bad right now. Wookiees
Where do they get off, man?
keep numbers down, but I think they leave certain areas infested, just hoping a Zerka guard will get killed.
Don't get in my way, you'll wind up dead. I'm going past you, I paid the landing fee. I'm gonna say that.
I won't stop you, but you leave this area at your own risk. We're here to protect the company, not you.
I don't want you to protect me. Don't you have to work tomorrow? I do. I do have to work tomorrow. Kinrath. Sweet. I'm just gonna flurry him. No, don't talk to Bastila. Dang it. That's not what I meant to do. Flurries and rapid shots. Oh yeah.
Fights with me.
Man, look at that purple and green saber action. Yes. It's pretty late. Yeah, man, I pretty much always stream till 11. What I do then is I get ready for bed and go to sleep. I usually, for the most part, can fall asleep pretty quickly, so it's not too big a deal for me. Can you sense it? The wind, the sound, the smells? I feel it all now that we are away from the spaceport. The walkway is new, probably built by the slavers, but I remember the trees. My village is not far from here. What can I expect to encounter? Is there anything I can help you with? It's kind of you to offer, but my problems are very personal. I'm not sure if I'm ready to deal with them. I must warn you of one thing. I don't know if I'll be a help or hindrance to you here. My father was very powerful, a chieftain. Perhaps his feelings have mellowed, but if my brother had his ear all this time, I may be very unwelcome. We'll deal with that when the time comes. That is what I am dreading. My shame was meant to be forgotten on some faraway world. I never thought I'd come back. I'm sorry I've taken enough of your time. We should press on. He's kind of opening up to me, though. You know? Thankfully, I have a pretty easy day tomorrow. I'm catering instead of working the line. That sounds... Is that how do I put this? I was going to say, is that preferable? Do you prefer to work catering? Like, would you do catering all the time if you could? Until 11? I thought you streamed until 10. I used to stream until 10, but then I changed my schedule, and I pretty much stream 8 to 11 now. So I would stream later if I could, but yeah, you're right. It just gets a little bit too late for me. Yes. Nice. Well, I'm glad you get to do the thing you would rather do. Is there any chance that you can do catering more often? Is that something that they could work out with you?
I can't afford this. You think I can?
I'm not doing anything tomorrow.
For a healthy one of those things?
We'll work it out later.
Maybe playing some Mafia? Man?
What do you want, Spacer? I'm Patrol Captain Deno, and you're interrupting Zerka Corporation business.
Oh, great. This guy sounds like a butthole. My name is Spanky Patterson. What happened here? Just hurry up and tell me what happened. Tell me about Zerka. My name is Spanky Patterson.
This Wookiee slave got a little rebellious. We had to put it down.
You put it down? We're not animals. Zalbar, let me handle this. But their disregard for the life of this Wookiee is too much. I have asked you to let me handle this. Honor my request. Does this... Remind your place, Zalbar. Remember you're dead. Does this make you mad, Zalbar? I bet it does. Wait, I have to go to the gym at 9. For 2 hours? That's not too bad. You still got the whole rest of your day then. So around 11 o'clock. It's only an occasional thing, but I get to do it whenever we have an event that gets catered. Well, that's good that you're, like, first in line for it and everything, at least. So... But wish you could do it all the time. Is that something? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking. There's a lot involved in starting your own business, but is like catering something that you would do, like on your own if you could? Since I know you do like to cook. Honor my request. I will do so for your sake, not theirs.
Careful now. That growl sounded pretty threatening. Keep your slave on its leash or we'll have another accident.
Just shut up, you trigger-happy idiot.
Do your superiors approve of you killing Wookiees?
Of course they don't. Why would you ask me that? You're doing some sort of snap inspection? You're trying to get me to admit to incompetence, aren't you? Not going to happen. I stand by my patrol. This Wookiee got out of hand and had to be put down. We'll find another easy enough.
There's another streamer I watch that streams from 8 until like 2 a.m. and he has a job selling medical supplies. Dang, that's a long time to stream. If I could, I would, but startup in my part of Florida is very pricey and takes a long time to get going. Yeah, and I know like food service is tough. From everything I've heard, it's very tough to get your foot in the door. This may cost you more than you know, fool. I won't allow you to enslave or kill another Wookiee. We actually don't care one way or another. I won't allow you to enslave or kill another Wookiee.
Is that a joke? Who do you think you are?
This posting is trouble, friend. Get out while you can. Request a transfer. Move your patrol off-world. It doesn't matter. You won't enslave another Wookiee. It doesn't matter. I'll end your miserable life where you stand. Let's try to persuade him.
You make some sense. I wonder what you know about what might happen here. I mean, I think we should petition for a transfer. The corporation will survive a fight here, but us frontline guards won't.
If you say so, Captain.
Yes, I say so. Move out. This place just isn't worth the trouble.
Light side points. Yeah. Actually, I don't know the last time I got some light side points. I'm doing pretty good.
What?
Vibrasword and Bowcaster. Is that an alive? No, that one's dead. Minor I don't really want any mines, to be honest. My call, I don't actually know what that even is.
You shall fall.
Forest Stalker. Ooh, did some good damage on that one. Let's see, Viper? Viper Kinrath. Does that mean it's like poisonous? Or just that it does a lot of damage?
You cannot win.
Dang, that one did do a lot of damage. Doesn't seem like they really drop anything either. Is there something over here? Small refuse pile. Alright. So there's a little bit of action, as you can see, Slapshot, in this part of the map. It will probably get a little heavier here soon. I should try to heal us, though. There we go. Full health. That thing's doing a weird spinny thing. Oh, that's because Bashila did that force whirlwind thing on it. I'm kind of just running in and attacking things. I'm not actually even like checking my surroundings or anything right now. It's not good. Still need to increase strength so that he can hit more often. Still misses way too much. Construction kit. Okay. I don't know what the construction kit is. What do we got? We got a Forest Kinrath Stalker. And there's the Viper Kinrath, so... Ugh. Okay. Well... Let's have her throw her lightsaber.
I'm here.
This is bad. Alright. I need to hit that Viper. Actually, we all need to go for the Viper. Alright. Criticals. We'll have... Shoot, she's gonna die. Ah, I can't use a heal. Dang. Just have to hope for the best. Wait, how did I die? Oh, man. Yeah, we're pretty much done for. Yeah. I'm actually tired. I'm getting there too, my man. I'm, oh, crap. I figured I would try to see if I could, get to a better stopping point, and then I'd probably go ahead and call it a night myself, but I don't think Zalbar is going to be able to beat this thing. Wow, he did. He did it. Can't believe he got him. Should have plenty of... Yeah, I got plenty of med packs. Let's use a couple of them. He's point blank range missing so much. He does. They miss so badly. Thankfully, these ones don't do as much damage. I'm gonna be honest, when I took Zalbar out, I thought I was just taking him to, like, for the storyline. But he actually just bailed us out. I'm pretty surprised at that. Pretty surprised. Is it a regular? Yep, regular Force Kinrath. Come on, Zalbar, finish him off. Wish I had a Power Blast or something else, but all I've got is this Rapid Fire. He did it! Everybody should come back to life. Ooh, what's that? Is that a Wookiee? Looks like a Wookiee. Alright. I'm actually dozing off every now and then. Dang, man, you're getting old. Can't stay awake. Can't stay awake.
Yes?
Yeah, with that though, I actually am gonna call it a night. And not just because Slapshot is falling asleep, but that's part of it. Right? No, it's getting late for me too. I am going to share the love though with somebody here. I've got my good buddy Mike is on too. So I think what I'll do is I'll send him the raid. I don't know. He's playing some Rocket League, so feel free. Mike is a good friend of mine, IRL. Feel free to hang out. Otherwise, no big deal, no pressure. I just want to say thank you guys so much for hanging out. Slapshot, it's good talking to you and catching back up with you, man. Inkling, nice talking to you. Hercules, I hope your day goes a lot better with the catering tomorrow versus the line. That was what you called it. So, yeah. Good night. I didn't streak till 11, you liar. Wait, why did lie? What did I lie about? I don't know what I lied about. Anyway, guys, I'll be back on Wednesday with Witcher. Some other like slightly exciting news is that I'm switching over to OBS, so I should hopefully have better performance on the stream like I did tonight. So that's the good news. Anyway, thanks again so much, guys, and I'll see you Wednesday. Have an awesome next couple days.
That's game. Cat is Ray defensive. Wait, what? Oh, Ray! Whoa! 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 Mikey! Look! Stop! 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 Stop the raid! Because we just got our champ reward, Blakey. I don't know if you know what that means, but we're in like the top 1.5% of players. Finished our shit off. We got our 10 wins in champ. We got up to T2. We're feeling good. We're feeling good. Throw it up for Blakey. Put the part-time gamer guy logos in the... You know what? Hey, yeah, put the part-time gamer guy logos up. He deserves it. Yeah, throw him up. Throw him up. Because you know what? Here's the deal. Alright, one, I asked Kale to make mine a long time ago. Never did. He never did. Two, Sanchez. Sanchez is on now. Tyler Sanchez? Where's my logo? Where's my logo, Sanchez? We gotta get on them. I'm gonna hound him. Tomorrow. Tonight, maybe. Tonight, maybe. Here we go, baby. Here we go, boys. Here we go, boys. For you. This is for the PTGs, baby. PTGs. Right here. Here we go. Keep that champ rank up. Oh, yeah, we're faking. We're faking. We're faking. Yep, no problem. No problem. It was easy. It was easy. Now I fill. Oh, it's easy. Yep. You got it, buddy? Paralyzer wants it. Oh, yeah. Like, happy paralyzer. Like, he's happy to paralyze people. Like, I think it's kind of sexual, to be honest. Like, these guys, they just don't like me, I think. Here we go. I'm on your right, buddy. You want it. Alright, you can go left. It's fine. I like it. Yeah, no, I got it. I like that. But I'll send it back to you. I'm just kidding. I won't. I'm trash. I'll actually put it at our own net, and then I'll do this. Just to look over him. You know, that's what I'll do. The TBH. That's on. That's on. That's it. There we go. There we go. There you go, boys. There we go. We're here. We're here. We're playing. We're playing with some of the... Oh, nice shot. There it is. There it is. Oh. There it is. Oh, my no! Oh, my no! Come on, game. Give me a bounce. Give me a break. That's hot. Yep. Breaks. Oh, it's over. Oh, no. You got it, babe. That's babe. Get it, babe. That's fine. Just letting them know I'm back. Just letting them know that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's try to get in the corner. Let's get the boost. Let's beat those with it. No. He's improving. I got faith. I got faith. He's gonna center it. He's gonna center it after this hit. Oh, he didn't even get the hit. Let's go. Drop! Drag! Game! Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's a little high. I'm not centering back. Keep it good. Keep it back. Oh, no. Fine out. Oh, let's get that boost. Let's get that boost. Hey, Blakey! Blakey, I love you, man. You might get it. Oh, shit. We got a new follow? We got new follows out here? Because Blakey's a dude. Because Blakey's a dude! Let's go, baby! Let's go, fam! Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I love you guys. Let's go. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep the good vibes going, baby. It's a good game. It's a good game right now. I don't know if you know Rock League, but this is a good game. We got rotations on. It's a nitty-gritty game right now. People are taking boosts. People are checking each other.